Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live tonight. Hello to Lilith and Juanson. Hello, dear Stephen. Hello to beautiful Samantha. I did read what you wrote previously, how everybody is really quite happy between Paul and Lisa and excited about your moving. And that is, I have to say, fantastic news, sweeties. Hello to my beautiful Renesha. Problems with a yes, right? With a Dave here going on. Hello to Shar, hello to beautiful DM, hello to MZ, hello to Gypsy, hello to Maria, and everybody else. How is everybody doing tonight? How was everybody's day today? I definitely do see it, my beautiful Samantha, and I am glad, my sweet love, that everybody is welcoming everybody. I told you there'd be no problem, sweetie. A Hyundai Kona. Yes, my parents almost bought one of those, but there was like a whole year, my dear Stephen, of wait before actually being able to get it. I'm going to start this off over here with our beautiful MZ. I'm going to go and see DM after, followed on up by Renesha. So MZ, DM, Renesha, moving on forward to Gypsy, Shar, and Maria. Here we go. Yes, let me go and see. I have it at this moment. Here we go. Let me go over here. So voila. Onto my side again. I was in great normality. I was in, and I have to say, my beautiful MZ, I like the fact that there's less, let's say, and it's okay to have, let's say, crackling. It's okay to have different color to smoke. It's okay to have different type of scents. It's okay to have all those things. But it's really, really, really actually quite nice to really just have a nice even, where the energy is nice. It is following on through the way that it should be. And that I absolutely love. So I'm going to say towards this, what I did last night was nice. It was loving. You could feel the love. It was moving on forward, but into like a beautiful flow. So onto my side, everything is good. And onto your side, you seem to be feeling this, and it seems to be working. Like, you see, you send that message on out, and he did right on back, right, this morning. So that is all good. Yes. And that's perfect. So let's go see, how does M feel about you responding to that? I know, it's so nice. It's like everything, that's what it is. Everything is just kind of slowly moving on through into the most beautiful and peaceful way, which is a beautiful thing, because honestly, anything that is peaceful is not an easy thing. Hold on, let me go and take out some cards. Ooh, and let me use this. Here we go, Juanson and Lila, so you guys can see the Citadel deck. Let's go and get a different perspective all together, loves. Here we go. Perfect, sweetie. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so what do I have for you, my love? Lilith and Watson, you see how they are of, I'm going to say like a stop sign. It's like an octagon kind of a shape, but they are kind of easy to actually shuffle. So here we go. Let's go and see what I've got coming on through for you, my love. All right. Okay. I'm actually seeing over here that this is about communication. It's about having more confidence that is coming on in, and it's actually coming on in with our beautiful order over here. So this is nice. It's really about how more communication is coming on in, more confidence is coming on in. We're feeling a little bit more proud. We're feeling a little bit more strong, and we're actually just kind of getting closer to the goal that we previously had wanted to go and get. As we're moving on forward, I do still know that we are a little bit overthinking. Yeah, I know. They're lovely. They're absolutely gorgeous. You've got the Citadel at the back, and then the cards are just, they're lovely. So I know that he has been overthinking, though. He does overthink some things, and I just kind of feel as though he's overthinking and overthinking and overthinking. And at some point, this overthinking is actually going to bring something good into it. It's actually going to bring like taking an action, doing something with it. Now, the Tailor over here is saying that this is time to change things. It is time to put things exactly the way that he wants it. And when I say that, I mean that into the past, you guys had a relationship, you guys were together, but obviously you guys did not stay together. Therefore, there were some things that were bothering you. There were probably some things that were bothering him. And so this is a time that we are taking, that we are saying that we are taking to really, a little bit like a tailor would, trying to put all the beautiful, perfect little please all over the place to make sure that it is the most beautiful love as possible. So we are taking our time. We don't want to rush anything, but we feel strong. We are feeling more confident, and we are feeling as though, you know, I'm getting over here beautiful, taking action. So the overthinking is actually bringing us to communicate, and the communication is actually bringing us to take some action. I know, sweetie. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Okay, let me go see. How would he actually react if you asked him to do that? Okay, let's go and see. Here we go. A DM, by the way, my love, if you're around, please do post your questions, sweetie. You're going to be up next, okay? So post away, my love. So how would he react if you were actually going to be asking him to meet on up soon? I'm getting over here the Sun, which would actually bring in a certain clarity. So I feel as though he would be happy, but nothing is perfect, right? I'm feeling like he wants to say yes, but he's not quite ready to say yes. I'm getting over here, and I'm saying that because the fact that we're getting the Sun is meaning that it's a new idea, it's nice, it's fun, we like the moves, we like everything that goes along with it, but our king is not making that movement, not quite there yet. It's a little bit too quick, a little bit too soon, but we want to. Our Hermit is in reverse. We no longer want to stick into the position of being by ourselves, not being into a relationship yet. It's like our energy is a little bit stopping us. We're still not quite ready. So I'm basically going to have to say it is better for you to wait for him to do it onto his own. Anyways, for the moment, maybe we'll end up switching up things into the future. Maybe if I pull out the cards and I see, oh my God, the king is in upward position waiting for, then it could be something else. But for the moment, I'm going to say you're not going to get the result that you want. So you might as well wait a little bit, my love. Let me go see if there's anything that you can do really quite concretely to make something happen. Let's go and find out. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Thank you, my beautiful TM, sweetie. Hello, TP. Nice to see you, love. But I feel, even with your third question, I feel like you need to wait for him. I was asking maybe date or maybe friends, and it was really just kind of moving on forward like that. Hello, my beautiful Shauna. Nice to see you, love. Thank you, my beautiful. So I feel as though you really just need to follow on through a little bit. I know you would, my love. So here we go. I'm getting our Knight. I'm also getting our inner happiness over here. And yeah, I'm going to say your question number 3 is coming a little bit in. It's coming on up. Hello, my beautiful Renesha, with that beautiful smile, sweetie. It is a good day, and it is a beautiful, strong, powerful day, my sweet love. What I can see onto my own side over here is that question number 3 is coming on in a little bit with question number 2. So as you say, is there really anything that you can do to concretely make him do something, to make something happen? I'm going to say no, because the overlying thread that seems to pass on through is that he's the one who must make the action. He is the one who must do something. So I'm going to say into the meanwhile, it's just really important for you to continue to be there, continue to be present, continue to show your support, continue what you're usually doing. And I'm going to say, let's wait maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks, see where all of this is going, see how the communication is coming on in. And if we've got more talking, may it be on live streaming, may it be by text, may it be by pictures, whatever it is, we're going to take everything into accumulation and we're going to come on up with a little bit of a plan. Should we reach on out or should we not within the following 3 to 4 weeks? We'll look at that. But for the moment, I feel as the best plan is to really just utilize every single moment you have within this relationship to make it the very best, to make things move on forward, to make it known that you truly do care, that you truly do love, that you always will be there for him, but without necessarily being overwhelming. Yes. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, my love. No, it's perfect. Oh, okay. Let me go see DM. I'm going to go and check that on out, my love. Just give me a few moments, sweetie. Let's go like that. And let me give you some messages, my love. Let me give you some messages. Up next is going to be DM, followed out by Renesha. And then I'm going to give a new list as it moves on forward. Okay. Well, I believe, no, not the more he misses you. The more, well, yes, but no. If you mean the more he misses you by you not being there, I'll say no. Because that just kind of makes him worried. But the more he misses you because he spends more time with you, that I'll say yes to. Hello, my beautiful Amy. Nice to see you, my love. I want to be able to make things right. I regret my behavior, my sweet love. I want you to know that I'm absolutely done pretending altogether. And I'm working really, really, really quite hard upon myself. I could lose myself in you, my sweet love. My dear, beautiful, thank you, TP, sweetie. My dear, beautiful love, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? My dear DM, sweet love, let me go and see. So you're not too sure if it's too far away to ask, but do I see you moving next year from where you live around the first half of the, first half, okay. Like January, February, March. Okay, no, we should be able to go and see that, sweetie. Let's go and see. It could change, but we should be able to see it already. Let's go and see that, my love. All right. Here we go for our beautiful friend DM. Our lovely, beautiful Renesha with that dentist smile is on up next. And then I'm moving on forward to our beautiful Gypsy. Gypsy's going to be needing a timestamp. Okay. So here we go. I am getting, okay, here we go. Some death, some knight, some ace. Okay, sweet love, DM, do I actually see you moving? I see you wanting to move, but I don't see you actually moving. I see changes, I see wants, and I see desires, but I don't necessarily see any movements. Maybe it's because you're not actually finding what it is that you're looking for. I'm going to take another deck out and go and see if I get some more information for you. For the moment, though, I'm going to say a no, simply because I don't see it. But I see changes. I see modifications. So it's most likely something that's going to be coming on up, but maybe a little bit further on off into the year. You know how it is, right? My beautiful DM, things can definitely change really, really quite quickly. So I'm getting my knight, I'm getting the fool over here, I'm getting our queen. Oh, you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of wants, like I was saying, you have a lot of desires, but I'm seeing that it's like not working out. Whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is that you're looking for, is simply not working out into the way that you would like it to. So for the present moment, I'm not going to say it's not going to change, but for the present moment, I'm going to say it's an idea that we have. You might even start looking. I do feel as though into your mind, the transition is already there. It's already something that you want. But maybe you're not finding the right place, maybe at the right place, at the right amount of money or something of the such. Hold on. Let me know, my beautiful DM. Let me give you a couple messages from our universe, sweetie. Okay. So, happiness is an inside job. Let go of the old because the new is coming on in. And I know that you're trying to do that by looking for a new place, my love. And it is time to let go of what no longer serves you into your life at this moment. Let me know, my beautiful DM, if you have any other questions. Okay, love? Moving on forward to Renesha, followed out by Gypsy. Renesha, my love, why did Dave, let me know if you're still here, okay? Why did Dave pull an Oscar on you when you came by to see him? What happened? He said that he is done talking to you. Is that how he truly feels? And why does he keep, why do you keep hearing songs that you sent him onto the radio and anything else? Okay, well, let's go and see what's happening over there, my love. Hold on. Let's do this. So, absolutely. A timestamp, please, for our beautiful Renesha at 16 minutes and 15 seconds. 16:15 for Renesha. Gypsy and Shar are up next. Gypsy and Shar, just hold on 1 second. I don't have a Maria tonight, so I actually don't have her onto our list for the moment. So we have Gypsy, we have a Shar who is going to be on up next. Here we go. And then I'm going to go into PayPal before going to CTP. So why did Dave do that? What is up, right? When you came by to see him. Oh, geez. I know, right? Okay. I honestly don't really feel as though he had really planned on doing it, sweetie. I don't really feel as though he had planned on being the type of way that he actually is at this moment, my love. I'm going to say that he probably ended up kind of hurting you, but not necessarily wanting to hurt you. Hold on. Okay. Let's go do this. Did he say that he was sorry into any kind of a way, sweetie? Because I don't feel as though he did. Yeah, Gypsy might not quite be here. She sent me an email, but she might not be here. We'll leave her a timestamp. Yeah. Hello, beautiful Marquisha. Nice to see you, love. Yeah, and he kept asking if you were okay, right? Yeah. I don't feel like he really meant, I really don't feel like he meant to hurt you, my love. I really don't. Yeah, when he actually said, when he actually said that he was done talking to you, is that truly how he really feels? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that you guys do have some difficult decisions, though. That there's no doubt about it. There's difficult decisions that are to be made within this relationship on to, do we fall on through? Do we not? What do we really do? How are you doing, my beautiful Marquisha love? I'm seeing over here that he doesn't really know what to do. So I kind of feel as though he's saying some things. Are they real? No. Are they founded? No. I feel like he's got a lot of emotions. He's got a lot of things that go on through, but he doesn't really know what to do. Therefore, sometimes into the spontaneity, into the impulsivity, we just kind of end up saying and blurting some things out that we don't really mean to. Now, it would not be the first time that he actually said something of the sort, and you guys always return. It's like you're caught up into this maze because you both have that desire of wanting to be together and spending some time together, yet you don't know how to be together. You don't know how to be able to spend that time together. You don't know how to either communicate or listen to one another, into your needs and into your desires. So everything is just a little bit always chaotic. So did he truly mean? I'm going to say no. But does he believe that there must be some changes in order for you guys to be together? That yes. But the way that things are at this moment, then it's a no. But perhaps if you guys are able to make some modifications, then perhaps we could change it to a yes. Yeah. And you got mad and said, don't contact you anymore, right? And I know, and that you don't want to see him anymore. And he blew, okay, that's it. And he said it afterwards. Okay, that's what happened. You see, he was hurt, my love. He was hurt. You were hurt and he was hurt. This is exactly what I'm saying. The communication is a little bit off. And because of the communication's a little bit off, everything is a little bit, everything just, nothing really makes sense. You can't really hold on to what he's saying. He can't really hold on to what you're saying, because this is just impulsive emotions that are saying about anything. So it's, you really have to be careful. I know you're not going to contact him anymore. He has to come towards you, right? Yeah, I hope so, sweetie. Let me go and see over here. I feel, by the way, that the songs that you are hearing onto the radio, well, there's two different things. I do feel as though the songs, they are there to send you a message that you must think, that you must ponder, that you must wonder about this relationship. So there are no coincidences. So synchronicities all do count into this world. So the songs that you are hearing for a reason. You're hearing because you're actually meant to hear them, to think about them, to wonder upon them, to wonder about the times that you have spent with him during those moments and everything that goes along with it. Nothing is done by just pure coincidence, my sweet love. So this is what I'm going to say about the actual songs, my love. The other reason about the songs is that you're most likely recognizing them maybe a little bit more because maybe you're feeling a little bit heartbroken. So you hear them a little bit more. In other times, maybe you wouldn't have heard them as much. So there's like a little bit of a combination of both of them. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. I know. I prefer your beautiful big smile with that big white smile, sweet love. Into your general, let me go and see what I've got for you, okay? So, again, Gypsy is on up next. And then just, I'm going to give an updated list right after. So, here we go. My love, into your general, I am getting over here that we are feeling, well, you're feeling exhausted. You're feeling burnt out. You're just kind of feeling like everything is a little bit at a certain amount of stagnation. You're also feeling as though you're stuck into a place where everything has just simply become routine. It's always going over and over and over and over again. But it's like, how do you get out of that over and over and over again? You don't really know. I'm getting over here also wanting to make more money, want to have more advancement. I feel like more money, more advancement would allow you to go get, let's say, a place that you want or a place that you really, 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 you know, and things that you would like to have, and just give you different type of liberties. I feel as though you would like this, but I feel as though you're not quite there yet, and you're always a little bit looking for some kind of way. And I love the fact that you're looking for different ways, because the more you look, the more you modify, the more you change some things, the better things actually come to you. So I say never stop looking, never stop modifying, because at some point in time you're going to hit that pot of gold, my love. But into the meanwhile, you need to know there are going to be some delays. There's going to be a certain stagnation, but continue to hold on, okay? Better things will come towards you, my sweet love. Aw, you're such a sweetie pie for your hugs, Stephen. And I'm allowed to send, I don't, can I send hugs? I can't. I'll send hearts out to everybody. My beautiful, let's finish on up with some messages. Why don't we finish on up with some messages about Dave? Why don't we do that? I feel like that could be good. Here we go, my love. I want you to know that I'm healing my wounds at this moment, that you do mean so very much to me, that sometimes I am a little bit tired of it all, but even then, my heart absolutely belongs to you. You inspire me to do better into my life, and I'm trying to learn from my own mistakes, and I regret my past actions. I really simply want you to be happy. My beautiful, don't give up, sweetie, okay? You've got this, my love. Gypsy's going to be on up next. I'm going to give a new, I'm going to give it a list. I'm going to update the list, guys. I might make some modifications. Here we go. And voila. So I'm going to leave a timestamp for Gypsy, who is next. Okay. Gypsy is next, followed out by Shanna. Shanna, my sweet love, could you post your question, sweetie? Shanna is next, followed out by Shar. And then we're going to go and see our beautiful friend Amy. So the list is Gypsy, Shanna, Shar, Gypsy, Shanna, Shar, TP, and Amy. So Shanna, please do post your questions, my love. And moving on forward with our beautiful friend over here, Gypsy. Thank you so very much, my beautiful MZ love. I'm going to be with you in about 10 minutes, okay? If you want to hold on or if you want to come on back in about 10 minutes, I'll be with you, my love. Here we go at 26 minutes. So 26 minutes for Gypsy. Here you go. You were hoping, okay. Let me go and see that. Here we go. So this is for Gypsy. How do we feel? We feel as though we could have some new beginnings. We feel as though, anyways, a conversation was full of warmth, full of love, full of compassion. I'm seeing unified love. I'm seeing some beautiful partnership. I do feel as though what the important thing is over here, my beautiful Gypsy, is that whatever went wrong, okay, or whatever has happened in the past between you guys, it's important to make it fair, to make it okay. And if she feels as though everything is fair, everything is okay, and everything really just kind of makes sense, I'm sorry, and then I'm going to say a yes. At this moment, I'm definitely saying a yes. I see a lot of new beginnings with our Fool jumping on in. I'm seeing you being seen as our beautiful Queen of Cups. Two of Cups, you know what that is, about love. It's about unions, about connections. But like I said, we do need to have some type of fairness. We do have to have like somewhat a little bit of an in-between for some reason. I don't know what it is, but there's something that needs to be a little bit modified for it to happen. But for the moment, I'm going to say yes, my sweet love. Hold on just a second. And voila, just like this. Just one moment, just writing a message on out to our beautiful Gypsy because she is not here. And voila. So moving on forward over here to Shanna, sweet love. Let me go like this. Shanna, there you go. Thank you, my love. What are Kanan's, yes, Taurus, current feelings towards you? Let me go and see that, my love. Thank you for posting, sweetie. Okay, so next up is Shar, TP, and Amy. I know Shar's not here. TP, I believe you are. And Amy, I don't know. Amy, if you're not here, well, you're not hearing me. But Amy, if you are here, and let's say you want to disappear in 5 minutes, then don't. Or send me an email. Otherwise, wait until I'm with TP and post your questions. Okay, sweetie? Okay, so here you go. What do I have over here for Shanna? What are Kanan's Taurus current feelings for you? Why am I seeing this over here, sweetie? Is this somebody that you broke up with, or is this somebody with whom the connection could be a little bit difficult at this moment, my love? I'm seeing a little bit of disharmony that is popping on through. I'm seeing a resistance to change. I'm seeing somewhat like wanting to have a new energy, wanting to be more courageous, wanting to feel more positive within everything. But it's like we have difficulties actually doing it. So whoever this person is towards you, ex-husband, okay. I'm sorry. I'm catching my kid's cold. Okay, this is it. This is what I'm getting, sweetie. That makes absolute sense. For some reason, your ex-husband just kind of feels as though he's often just, I'm going to say, a little bit working alone. It's like things are a little bit misaligned altogether. There's definitely somewhat of a lack of teamwork between you guys. There seems to be some conflicts that are creating somewhat of a resistance to change. But onto the opposite side, I'm going to say if we were able to kind of work onto that, then I'm definitely going to have to say in other words, Shauna, your ex-husband still harbors a lot of feelings towards you. There's still some wants, there's still some desires. If we could actually have somewhat of a second chance, if things were better and we were actually able to, fix the problems that we have, then we would. I don't feel as though the ex-husband has completely blocked you off forever into his life. I'm going to say that for the moment, though, it's really, really complicated. But do we still have emotions? Do we still care for you? Yes. But do we have like overwhelming feelings that things are a little bit complicated and that's kind of blocking us from doing anything that could be moving on forward? That I'll say yes. So I'm going to say there's emotions, but there's a lot of complications. Therefore, the complications are kind of bringing in some blockages. Let me know, my love, if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? You just let me know. I will listen and I shall follow you, sweetie. Let's go and see for our beautiful Shar. And TP is going to be next. So TP, let me know if you're here. Shauna, sending you much love, sweetie. Thank you for your beautiful patience, my love. All right, Shar. Shar is going to have a timestamp. Hold on, of 32 minutes. So 32 minutes for Shar. Let me just go over here. And I'm going to open this on up like this. And let me go see where our beautiful Shar is. Here we go. And this is number 1. Okay, so Shar, here we go. You are friends with a guy. Okay. All right, so Shar, here we go. I'm actually going to have to say that into the past, I feel like he was a little bit manipulative, sweetie. I feel as though he was interested in having a beginning with you. So I feel as though it was something that might have been a little bit more physical than something that was emotional. So it was more for socks, my love. Was this person hurt that you cut them off? How are you doing, by the way, my beautiful Shar? Hope you're doing good, my love. Was he hurt? I feel as though he was surprised. He was surprised. He did not necessarily think that this was completely one-sided. He truly did think that you were interested also. So I'm going to say that he was. I'm not necessarily going to say hurt. I'm going to say he was upset. He was upset. He was kind of moody and he didn't really like the way that things had turned on out, or maybe the way that he has been told also could have been. What were his impressions of you? What does he think of you as a person at that time being? From what I can see over here, you seemed to be somebody who was shy, somebody who he thought absolutely you were beautiful, no doubt about it, but You were shy. You were a little bit to your own. And I kind of feel as though that was, well, that was good for him. It was intriguing. It was a little bit exciting. It was interesting. I feel as though he thought that you were sweet, that you were loving, that you could be caring, and definitely that you could be open for, I'm going to say, different type of explorations, which he also did like. What did he think when you asked about him a while back? I'm going to have to say over here, he was a little bit unsure. I'm seeing being caught up into a place where we're feeling lost, being caught up into a place where we don't really know. We don't really know what your plan is, what your determination is, where all of this is going. So this is what I'm feeling. It's like really, really, like we have a lot of clouded judgment. We don't really know why. So I'm going to say this is most likely what it is. I feel as though we were completely intrigued. We're intrigued by what you were doing and what you were asking. Now, what will Bay's mama think and like about you? Is this your boyfriend's mama, sweetie? Let's go see. Okay. All right. So what will we be thinking and what will we actually like about you? I feel as though we're going to be thinking that you're inspiring, that you have a lot of passion, that you're going to be bringing a lot of beautiful new opportunities into this person's life. I feel as though we see this as a beautiful new beginning, a new initiative. We see it with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of caring, a lot of support, a lot of love. So I'm going to have to say it's a little bit of a homecoming into a certain way. Let me go and see your second donation, my love. Are you going to become a millionaire operating your own firm? Let's go see. Okay. From what I can see at this moment, my love, I'm going to say no. Magician in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I'm not going to say that it's never going to be happening, but for the moment, I'm going to say no simply because it's not that it's never going to happen, but it's not happening for the moment. It could be happening into the following years, but it's too soon to say. For the moment, I'll say no, my love. Are you going to be happy into the actual position that you're going to be into your actual destination, right? Into your major altogether. I do feel as though you will. And I just kind of feel as though it's going to be bringing you to different type of opportunities. Such as, you could be doing this yourself. You could be opening up your own firm. Like you could be working with somebody else. It just gives you different type of opportunities, different ways of going. And this is what it's going to be offering you. And I feel as though you like the fact that it can actually offer you different type of, I'm going to say different type of possibilities altogether. So it's a definite yes. how's it going to be, right? I kind of feel as though, I feel like you're going to be happy, but I feel as though you're not. I don't necessarily see you going on out to a bunch of different parties. I don't necessarily see that, my love. I feel as though things are going to be moving on forward into the way that you're going to be going out sometimes. You are going to be going to some different gatherings. You are going to have your little group of friends, but I don't necessarily see you going out and partying. So if by moving over there, you want to kind of go on out, you want to have like all different kind of parties and everything and such, I don't necessarily see that. It's not saying that it's not going to be happening, but I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to say a no. I know that it's going to go well, but I also know that you are going to be feeling, and it's normal when you're abroad, you're not at home. It's normal that you'd feel that kind of way. So you are going to be feeling a little bit, kind of sad sometimes. I do see a little bit of that hermit mode, but I see you mostly happy. I really do. But I also do see you wanting more activity outside with other people, social network, everything as such. But I don't necessarily see it all that much. What will people think of you there? Friends, people interested in you, right? All right. I'm going to say that, generally speaking, you're not going to be having any problems, sweetie. You are going to be liked. You are going to have a good time, my love, but nothing all that much more, sweetie. I feel as though they're friends. I can see friends. I don't necessarily see any lovers, which is not a problem because as much as I know we always like people to be attracted towards us, I also know that you do have somebody else into your life, right? You're too far off, my sweet love. You're too far off in time, sweetie. Sharifa, you have to try to keep your questions within the following 3 to 6 months. You're way too far off, my love. I'm going to give you an answer from what I can see, but it's really up there into the air because it's too far, sweetie. Please try to keep your answers within the following 3 to 6 months and what is happening, okay? Otherwise, the accuracy, it kind of leaves, my love. So are you going to enjoy your last year more or doing your master's? I'm actually going to have to say most likely your last year because your master's is going to be a little bit less social, a little bit more you and within your studies. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to have to say over here, my sweet love, I feel like it's going to go well. I see a beautiful, comforting type of connection. I see beautiful offers. I see beautiful potential. I see beautiful flourishing all together. So I'm going to say whatever he actually does go on over and does go and see you and staying into your apartment, I feel as though things will go quite well, my love. So I'm going to wish you a whole lot of success with that, my sweetie. Everything seems to be moving into the right direction at this moment, my love. Hold on. Let me go. Oh, I have another question by you, my beautiful MZ, I believe. Let me just go over here. And that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, let me go and see our beautiful TP. We're going to put a timestamp for TP. TP is not always here. So TP is going to be at 44 minutes. Do we have Amy? Where's our beautiful Amy? She popped in, but she didn't leave any messages, right? Okay, well, MZ, are you here, my love? I'm going to answer TP, and unless Amy shows her presence, I'm going to be moving on forward to you, and I'm just going to wait for Amy to pop on up. So TP, sweetie, at 44 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you, MZ, my love. You should be next unless Amy shows her presence. I know. So what was coworker MK crying or discussing about today? What happened with coworker? Oh, there you go. Oh, you waited, sweetie. All right, we've got Love Shine. Love Shine followed out by MZ. Here we go. Thank you. You were just like waiting to like paste it, right? Hi, my beautiful TP. So what was a coworker MK crying or discussing about today? I'm sorry. For some reason, I feel over here as though we're a little bit, we're feeling withdrawn. We're feeling disengaged. We're feeling discontent in life altogether. I feel as though whoever this person is, I feel like they're not really getting what they want. I feel like they're sad, not because of their own personal life, sweet love. Yeah, but I actually feel as though we're sad. We're upset because of the way that, for some reason, it all has to do with work. We're upset because, was this person supposed to get something like a bonus? Do you know? Were they supposed to get some type of career advancement, a promotion, anything of the such? Because this is what is actually going on over here. It all has to do about the fact that they're feeling as though they're disengaged, they're a little bit withdrawn, that people are discontent about them at work, that they're not really getting what it is that they want, and they're just kind of feeling lost altogether, my love. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. She was crying G with a team. Okay, well, that's it. Yeah, no. She feels as though nobody really likes her. She feels as though she's not really moving on forward. She's not really getting what it is that she needs out of this place. And she just kind of feels like she doesn't really fit on in. And it's not that she wants to not fit on in. She wants to be able to fit in. She wants to be able to stay. She wants to be able to have all that stuff. But she's just feeling like she's completely disconnected, like she's not moving on forward. Nothing that she's doing is necessarily good, is not necessarily, I'm not going to say approved, but not necessarily acclaimed neither. So I'm going to say she's feeling lost. She's feeling down. She's just kind of feeling as though whatever she's doing is not liked enough. And she feels like she's not good enough is what is going. Is it because of you? I don't know. Let me go see. What did you do? Did you do anything? Let me go find out. Oh no, Love Shine. All right, sweetie. Hold on. I knew you had a few arguments. I don't want to put it, all on your back, sweetie. I don't, because it would not be true. So is it your fault? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's a lot of things kind of all put in together, my love. I feel as though she has no recognition within the company all in itself, my love. So it's not necessarily in regards to you. It's in regards to the way that she is feeling. It's in regards to the way that she feels at things, and people don't necessarily like her. So are you a little bit part of it since you did have some arguments? Yes, you are. But are you the cause of it? No, you're not. That's where the difference is. So I just kind of feel like she doesn't really get along with all that many people. Things have been a little bit rough. It's become a little bit complicated for her, and she's just a little bit wondering, like, do I stick around? Do I don't? She wants to stick around. She wants to continue. She doesn't want to leave, but at the same time, she doesn't necessarily feel like she is wanted or cared for, or appreciated in any kind of a way. So I'm going to say there's a little part that has to do with you, but you're not the main particle, my love. You're part of what is going on within her. But there's many other people. There's many other issues. So I'm basically going to have to say a no, but it is part of it, my love. Hold on. All right. Let's go and see our beautiful Amy. Well, things get better. Let me go see, love. Let me go see. Well, things get better. Let me go like that, and let's go find out. Oh, you're a sweetie pie, Stephen. I'm not much on medication, sweetie. I love you, Stephen, but I don't. When I have a cold, I only, I take care of my nose so I can breathe, and that's pretty much all I take. When it's really bad, I'll take some Tylenol, but that's pretty much it, my love. I'm not much for medication. And my family doctor is gone until Monday, so even if I do want to have something in specific, I have to go see her like sometime next week. So I'm just going to go with the flow, my sweet love. But you're a sweetie pie. Hello, my beautiful Angie. How are you doing, my love? But thank you for your beautiful concern, Stephen. I appreciate it, sweetie. All right, I am getting over here the world, also getting our Eight of Wands, getting over here our Death and the Hanged Man. Are things going to get better? They will get better. They will change. And I'm actually going to say that I do feel as though they're going to be changing fairly quickly. We can see that they're changing quickly over here, that things are going to become better, that there's going to be some changes, and those changes and modifications are going to create some movement into a good and positive way. So I'll actually say yes, my beautiful love. No, Stephen, no, absolutely not. No, he's not very understanding, my sweet love. So I'm going to say a complete no on that, Stephen. I'm going to say a no. I'm going to say my Dave has a lot of selfishness into him, sweetie. Okay, let me go and see. Hold on. Nice to see you, my beautiful Angie love. Hello, Maria. I was surprised you were not here earlier. I had you onto my list, but then I saw that you were not really onto my list. And I'm like, where's Maria? Oh, there's Maria. I got you, love. Okay, so, okay, give me a moment, guys. I'm going to get myself, because I never have enough water, I'm going to get myself a bottle of water. I'm coming to see Amy. I'm coming to see MZ, and then I'm going to be moving on forward. No, I feel like things are going to be better, TP, for that person at work, sweetie. Things will become better. They will feel better. They will feel as though they're more recognized. I feel as though the work environment will become more positive, is what I'm trying to say, my love. You're a sweetie pie, Stephen. I appreciate it, sweetie. No, better with work, love. Better work, my sweetie. After, okay, so I'm going to get myself a bottle of water. Amy is next, followed out by MZ, followed out by NG. Okay, so just 1 second. I'm back. All right. Yeah, we're going on commercial. Yeah, so of course you're going on commercial, but you're back. I need to put like some type. I should put intermissions. I should. That's called my water bottle intermissions. Okay, my beautiful Amy, here we go, my love. So, hold on. You went to wash your face, and here you go. Cancer on Mark with Amy, sun up until sleep. Timestamp, please, for Amy at 55 minutes. Oh, let's go with a new deck. Wait, here we go. And voila. So, Cancer with Amy. Cancer with Amy, trying to see things, trying to control things into the way that he can. I feel as though he's a little bit of the chaser, if you will. He chases you. He goes after you, but whenever he's ready. When he's not ready, he doesn't necessarily. He is the one who creates everything. He is the one who makes everything absolutely happen. And it has nothing to do. I know that you can contact him and you can say, oh, why don't we meet on up? And he could say yes, he could say no. But this is not even about this. This is about the way that he thinks, the way that he feels, the way that he sees and the actual relationship, and the way that he feels about you all day long is that he is the one who's got the power to decide when you guys see each other or not. At this moment, I feel as though it is more of a no. I feel as though you're holding on. He's still thinking about you, because I don't feel as though you guys have necessarily seen each other to actually meet on up, right? In a little bit. So I feel as though that date is going to be coming upon. It's almost like he's got you guys a little bit rationalized. Yeah, like you're allowed to see each other, let's say. But this is into his mind. It's not into the reality. Like you must see each other, let's say, once every month or something as such. It's something as crazy as that is passing on through into my mind. If I move on forward over here to go and see what Mark is thinking, Mark is all about, you know what? This is about the beautiful divine timing. If we can manage to see each other when we need to, then everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be perfect. Everything's going to be moving on into the right and perfect, I'm going to say, way. So Mark is all about love. He's all about meeting. He's all about whenever we can, and that's what happens. Cancer onto his side is more, whenever I'm ready, whenever I kind of feel like it, because it's been quite some time, then we'll have something happen. So, yeah. You can see the clear difference between both of them. How are they going to be coming towards you into the following 3 months, right? Let's start on off with Cancer. Cancer, following 3 months. And nothing all that much, my love. I'm getting over here our Six of Pentacles reverse. No friendship, no love, nothing really much of the such of different. He'll reach on out once in a while so you guys can meet on up, but into the in-between, it's going to be pretty much the same. So I'm going to say, Cancer, you can expect to hear from him every once in a while, but no other differences. Mark, within the following 3 months. Mark, within the following 3 months. It's becoming more difficult to actually come and meet on up with you, but we're still going to continue as much as we can. So I feel as though the moments that you will be sharing, they will not be as often as they are at this moment, but whenever they will be there, they will be loving, they will be kind. I feel like there's going to be a lot of tenderness. So I'm going to say you're going to feel the love, and this is a difference that you're getting from Cancer. But nothing all that much more other than that, my sweet love. Hello, my beautiful Z. Thank you so very much, my love. And thank you, TP. Also, sweetie, I'll be with you guys shortly. Well, Mark, do you anything for your birthday? On tarot from both. I've got you, love. So, will Mark do anything for your birthday on tarot from both? Anything for your birthday, Mark? I'm going to say no. Sun reverse, Chariot reverse. I'm not going to say any gifts. I'm not going to say anything in specific. I do believe that he will say happy birthday to you. If he's actually able to meet on up with you, then I say even better, but nothing in specific. Like, I don't feel any gifts or anything of the such. Will you get a happy birthday? Yes. Whenever you are going to be seeing him, will he say, are you going to see him onto your birthday? No. But are you going to be able to see him somewhere around your birthday? I feel as though it will be a yes. And he will be saying happy birthday to you at that point in time. But is he necessarily preparing for anything? Not at this moment, my love. And let me go and give you some tarot messages coming from both of them, sweetie. Let's start on off over here. MZ, my love, don't go too far. You're next, followed out by Angie. And MZ, then I've got Angie. Then I'm going to go and answer TP's question because the follow-up. And I'm going to go and see our beautiful Z. All right, tarot from both. What do they both have to say towards you? Cancer. Not quite worth the wait from what I can see over here. I feel as though he keeps telling you, you know, wait upon me, wait upon me, wait upon me, wait upon me. Yet the wait upon me is never really happening. It's never really coming on through into the way that it should. So I'm actually going to have to say over here, it's like the divine timing is not really happening, but he wants you to know that he still wants to be able to kind of sweep you off your feet whenever you guys see each other. So his main message is, don't wait upon me, but when we do meet on up, it will be fantastic. And if we go and see Mark, all right, if we move upon to Mark, Mark wants you to know that he often thinks about confessing. He feels a lot of guilt. He feels like he should be saying the truth, but he knows that he cannot say the truth because he simply does not have the courage to say the truth. But he has so much passion towards you, and he needs so much strength in order to keep that certain control. He knows that he cannot have his wish come true, which would be to be with you. It could not happen. It will never happen. But he wants you to know that if it could, then he would. Sending you really big hugs, my beautiful Amy, love. Let's go see our dear friend MZ. And let me go on back down over here a little bit. On his band practices, right? I know. I'm glad, my beautiful Kristen. I knew you'd go and see him. I knew things would go well. Good for you, sweetie. Good for you, my love. I have to say that is beautiful. That is beautiful, Stephen. I am sending you some hearts, my love. I love that, sweetie. And thank you, my beautiful Kristen, love. I'm going to say that your Lisa is very, very, very lucky, sweetie. Okay, so just give me one little moment. I'm just going to do this. And this, and voila. So MZ, Angie, that was a mix of both names, followed on through by TPZ. And then I'm just going to go and make sure everything is good. Maria, I do have you twice. You're going to be after Kristen, my love. And here we go for MZ. And voila. If anybody gets to have a glimpse of the moon tonight, it is not a full moon. It is not a new moon, but it is absolutely gorgeous looking. It is. I have to say, it's worth it tonight. It's like beautifully golden. So here we go. So, and I have Shar also. All right, so here we go for MZ. I've got you, my love. He's going to be home in Texas for a week in the beginning of November. So do I think his stay with families would have an impact in terms? Let me go and see that. Oh, let me go and see, my love. Here we go. Let's go and find it out. So we are with our beautiful MZ. Angie is next. I don't need to know who is here because I pretty much know. But if you're not here into the following names, let me know. TP and Z. So TP and Z Yang, let me know if you're not here. If you're here, you can be silent. All is good. I'm trying a new technique. All right, so let's go and see. My love. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups over here. Yes. All right. So a lot of family, a lot of getting together. Two of Pentacles. It's not really coming on out as something that is going to necessarily be happening altogether. Not that it's not going to be happening. It's not going to be making any modifications. Let me put it that way. So I don't precisely see any modifications coming from the fact that he's not necessarily going to be at home and him offering a commitment. So hold on, I'm just going to take on out this deck over here. Okay. So I'm actually going to have to say no. I don't feel like it's going to be changing anything. I know that for him, what is going to change, okay, is this. I'm not going to say a complete no, but I'm going to say mostly no. What it's actually going to be changing is I feel as though his perception of the situation will change a little bit. Is it going to be enough to change to make him take a movement towards you, to make him ask for that commitment? No. But is his perception going to change? I will say a little bit. Is it going to change into the positive because of friends and family getting together, everything as such? I will say yes. I just kind of feel as though as he's seeing friends and family, people who are together, he's just going to want to be himself a little bit together also. Wanting to get his life a little bit all together. People are going to be asking him, you know, what are you doing? What are you up to? You seeing somebody? And so on, so on, so on, so on. So there's like a certain amount of pressure that kind of comes on in with it also that he's not necessarily thinking about at this moment. And it is going to play a little bit into the balance. But is it going to play enough to create really that heavy weight and make something happen? Onto that, I'm going to say a no. So, is it going to make him do anything? No. But is it going to kind of move things into his mind? Yes. Now, do I see him talking to his families about you when you're there? Okay. Onto that one, my love. I'm going to say yes, but a yes with a certain reservation. Let me explain. I feel as though he will be speaking, but he's not necessarily going to give any names. And you might wonder, why? Why not give any names, right? Simply because he doesn't necessarily want to have any, he doesn't want to have any pressure upon him. There's a difference for him into his own mind if he actually states, oh, I'm in love with MZ and, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, asking her out again and so on, so on, so on. And saying, well, there is somebody that I used to, you know, date or somebody that I'm interested in. And things are moving along, but I don't really want to talk about it too much. Things are still a little bit in progress. Like there's one side that's got like a lot of pressure kind of onto it. And the other side that's a little bit more easygoing. I feel like he's going more with the easygoing because he doesn't want to add on that pressure. For him, it is important to move along when he is ready, not move along because he's being pressured by family and friends saying, so did you do anything and what's happening, and you know, everything is such. He doesn't want to have the interrogation and the questioning line kind of coming on through. So he's going to, yes, talk about you, but into a way that nobody's really going to know that it is you. So he's going to be talking a little bit briefly just to kind of open on up and say that he is, you know, in love with somebody, but things are still into the works is what I can see. Hold on, let me go and get the other one, and let me also see what you're saying about all this, because I'm in PayPal. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, his perception of the relationship itself, I feel as though he's getting more clarity upon the reception, upon the, not the reception, but upon the relationship. So the way that he sees the relationship is going to be changing. I feel like for him, being around people who have been together until the longest of time, he's going to be seeing friends, he's going to be seeing family, people that are in love, people who have been together for a certain amount of time. And it's just that everybody's going to be a little bit kind of asking all different kind of questions. And I feel like for him himself, he is asking himself some questions too. And as he's asking himself some questions, because people are asking him some questions, it's a little bit changing the way that he views things, therefore changing a little bit his perception. But is it changing into the positive? It's a yes. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful bright eyes. How are you doing tonight, my love? How are you doing, sweetie? It is nice to see you. How's the new job, my beautiful bright eyes? And oh. Well, let me go and see. Let's go and see if I can see that. So, has M been thinking about marriage? Yes or no? King of Cups flying on out for you, which is a beautiful card. It is so far so good, but let's go and get the surrounding cards. They mean everything into the world also. So here we go. King of Cups, thinking about making some action over here. I'm actually going to have to say over here, have we been thinking about marrying you? We have been thinking about the long term with you. We've been thinking about being with you, I'm going to say forever. So as much as I'm not going to say that at this moment we are necessarily wanting to give you a ring right away. It is into our plans. It is into our wants, into our desires. But at this moment, what we're really looking forward towards is long-term relationship, being together, and yes, I will say children, my sweet love. I know that marriage is going to be coming on in also, but into his mind, into his vision, what I see is a house. I see you guys. I see togetherness. I see love, but I see a certain union, if you will, a certain cohesion. So is marriage into the cards? I will say yes, but it's not something that's going to be coming on up into the following year. But it is into his long-term plans. So I will say a yes. I know that he has already imagined that beautiful little house with that beautiful, I don't know. Why do I see two children? Have we ever discussed about two, or did we only discuss about little W? I don't know. I see two. For some reason, I see two. The other's a little girl, and the other comes on in second for some reason. And her name actually starts with an S. I don't know why I'm seeing an S. Does that mean anything to you, or? Why do I get an S? I don't know. Maybe it's just a name that you guys both like. I have no idea, but I keep seeing somewhat of an S that seems to be coming on through. Yeah. I'm seeing a little boy, but I'm seeing a little girl who pops on up like 3 years later, 3 years after the little boy. There's a little girl. And her name starts with an S. Angela, my sweet love. In the meanwhile, here we go. Let me go see if MZ this means anything to you. And you did talk about two. Okay, well, the little girl, she appears 3 years after W. And her name, for some reason, starts with an S. Yeah. I don't know. There's an S and there's two A's into her name, but more than that, I couldn't say. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know. I see a little girl, 3 years old. I don't know. Does she have a good name? No, I don't think. No, no. It's an S with two A's, anyways. But I don't believe that it would necessarily be his sister's name. It's something else. It's another name. Okay, hold on. Let me go and see for our beautiful Angie over here. My beautiful MZ, you let me know if there's anything that kind of pops up in regards to that. You know, sometimes we kind of come on back, we listen to the reading or we think about it and something just kind of comes into our mind, but it's really not all that important. She's going to be coming on into the future, but she's there, and her name for the moment is an S and it's got two A's into it. It's a fairly short name though. It is. Yeah, I don't think it's Samantha. It could be Sarah. It could be Sarah, but I don't feel like it's Sarah neither. It's something a little bit more exotic, my sweet love, and it's got two A's into it. I don't know what it is though, but yes, I know. Think about names that you like that start with an S and have two A's and let me know. All right, sending you much love, sweetie. Sabrina too. Oh, definitely Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina does. But it's not a Sabrina. But it is cute. Okay, so what is going on over here, my sweet love? Somebody has been complaining. Let me go see. After Angie, I'm getting TP and then Z, followed out by Kristen. And then I'm going to be with Maria, okay? And then I have Shar. Okay, that your support. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, that's very interesting, ain't it? Okay. Okay, let me go see my love. Here we go. So what is happening over here? A little bit of chaos at work, right? People being jealous, people saying other things to other people, but not necessarily telling them to you. It kind of sounds like somebody is definitely backstabbing you in many kind of ways, trying to play to try to get an upper role, to get a better place, to try to eliminate all different type of competition in many kind of ways. Yeah, this is about decisions. It's about a lot of multitasking altogether. It's about having a lot of excessive control. It's about being really quite impulsive, being really quite ruthless altogether. We don't really care. Honestly, she doesn't care at all. She is a little bit domineering. She's going to do whatever it is that she feels like she can do in order to go and get what she wants. So I'm actually going to have to say, honestly, if you could stay as far away from Annie as possible, it would really be the very best thing for you. Now, I love the fact that your boss is actually being a little bit discreet into all this. I love the fact that your boss is taking your side onto it and is following on through into a beautiful kind of discreet way. That just shows, and that just, shows that your boss believes into you, and your boss does believe that maybe something is happening. May it be because we're doing on purpose, may it be just because of competition or something of the such. So I appreciate the fact that your boss did do that, and that is fantastic. And that just goes to show you again that you're not going anywhere, sweetie. Nobody is firing you because we truly do like you, my love. So that being said, I'm going to say try to stay as far away as you possibly can from that individual altogether. Like I said, she's got choices to make. Okay, she wants to be as high as she possibly can, She's got a lot of priorities, and her main priority is to go all the way on up. And she doesn't care who she knocks on down along the way. She is inflexible. She's got a big ego. She's really, really good into power struggles. A little bit immaturity over here, but her weak side is that she's not all that good in planning. And since she's not all that good in planning, she does things quite impulsively sometimes. And because she does them impulsively, sometimes she might come on up with some type of motive, some type of things that she might be saying to your boss, but are not necessarily founded. So that's her weak side, and that's where she might actually end up getting caught at some point in time if she does continue. But now being sad, now that things have kind of moved on forward, right? So you're not necessarily going to be with her. I'm saying stay very, very, very far away. Is she angry that she did not get the higher position? She definitely is, because that's where she wants to go. She wants to go high, 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 all the way up into the top, sweetie. And she's not going to stop until she gets there, because she has so much ambition. She has so much into a certain way also of perfectionism, and she just did not get what she wanted. She did not get her desire altogether, and she refused. Into her mind, she's like, okay, if not, I'm not going to get that position. I'm not going to get into that place. It's kind of like I'm into a dead end place, and she does not want to be into a dead end place. So I'm going to say over here, you have to be really, 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 really careful, because this is somebody who can be very manipulating, somebody who can be very controlling, and somebody who can definitely abuse of her power in any kind of a way. So stay very far away from her, my sweet love. Let me go and see if the other person is going to be a better match for her. And let me go see what you're saying about all this also, because I'm into your PayPal and I don't know what you're saying. Let me go see how you're doing over here. Yeah, let me go and see how that's going to be going, sweetie. Oh yeah, she is domineering. There's no doubt about it. And you've been supporting her for 5 years nonetheless, right? I told you, she is absolutely... She doesn't care who it is that she makes fall on down. It doesn't matter how many people fall on down in order for her to get all the way to the top, because she wants to be there. She believes that she needs to be there. She doesn't care who she has to crush, my sweet love. So be very, very careful. I'm glad that you're not necessarily going to be with her. You're not going to be into that position with her having to do that, sweetie. Now let me go and see how the coworker is going to be doing. So how are things going to be going with a coworker? And here we go. Okay. I don't really feel like it's going to go all that well, honestly. I don't. Yeah. I would have loved to say things are going to go really, really well between them and everything is going to be perfect, but I don't see it. Which in a way is actually kind of good. If every single person, they actually, they actually move along towards Annie, if every single person ends up saying there's something wrong, there's something that's off, then maybe they'll end up realizing that Annie is a problem altogether. From what I can see over here, things are going to be moving fairly quickly. There's going to be a lot of action happening, but I feel like they're blocked. I feel like there's clouded insight. I feel like there's disagreements. There's competition. I just kind of feel as though the other person, Annie, wants to win at all costs. I feel as though she could be a little bit intimidating, a little bit bullying sometimes. So really like a whole lack of stability altogether. So are they going to be a good match together? I'm definitely going to have to say no. I do not believe that they are going to be a good match. I don't know if there's anybody else that she can actually match her up with, or if she's going to have to at some point maybe replace Annie because nobody is able to work with her. It could be something that could be happening into the long term if nobody can actually work with her. Now, should you trust the new lady? Should you trust her? I'm going to say trust, yes. I don't see as though she is not trustworthy, but with a certain amount. Always go around to people, especially at work. They're not your friends. They're not your family. Go around to people that are at work into a working kind of a way. Enjoy their presence. Enjoy the time together. Let's make it the best that it possibly can. But don't get too personal and don't give out any hints upon what's going on, what your ideas are, what your projects are, anything of the such. So should you trust? I'm going to say I don't see a reason to distrust, but at the very same time, I don't necessarily feel as though she is 100% trustworthy. I feel like at this moment she is, but if you give her a chance to be a little bit devilish, then she shall be. So if she will be tempted, then she will succumb. So I will say try to stick to what you do. Do what you have to do. Keep everything kind of civilized, everything good, but don't go kind of out of the box. Don't give anything out that you should not. Yeah. And you say your co-worker is now supporting her and wonder how that's all going to work, right? And she wanted an interview right away with an executive. That's it, right? It was impossible. That's it, as he was traveling. And she was not happy. I know, that's it. No, I know, my love. I know, yeah. So I'm going to say over here, just kind of go, I'm going to say trust, but don't trust too much. How's that, my love? Hello, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie. Don't go too far, too deep, my love. You can definitely open on up about some things. And thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, love. But just not too much, okay? Because I don't want you to end up being hurt. I feel as though this new coworker altogether, like I said, I don't feel as though she necessarily has any bad intentions, but at the right moment with the right type of situations around her, then she could definitely fall on into something that could be into that kind of a way. So I'm going to say try to be careful with that. My beautiful Carrie, did you not have something important today? I just had a flash. How did that go, my love? Is everything okay with your daughter? So keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on being strong. Keep on being open. I feel like at some point in time, things will definitely be exposed onto how Annie is, because it's not just one person. It's going to be multiple people. It's not really going to be ending there. So you need to be careful. But continue doing what you're doing. There's still nothing happening to your job. You're still into your beautiful position. Everything is strong. Everything is good onto that. What I really need you to do is just go into work, be nice, be friendly, but just do your job. And that's pretty much it. Don't give any great ideas that you have or anything that anybody can steal or any great projects that you have. Keep them to yourself. Let them be known to your boyfriend. But just really keep them to yourself, not at work. Try to protect yourself as much as possible. I know it sucks to say that, to kind of protect yourself, but I feel like it's safe into this place to do so, sweetie. Let me give you an angel number to conclude, sweetie. You say, yeah, it's not a new coworker, but she is into this position for 2 years now. Oh, Juanson. Oh, Carrie, it didn't go well, right? What happened, love? I don't see any messages from you onto my phone. What happened, sweetie? It didn't go well, right? Oh, I said angels. Hold on. TP, you're still here, my love. TP, Z, and Kristen. Let me know if you're still here. TP, Z, and Kristen. Ça me fait extrêmement plaisir, ma belle Angie. 1911. Don't get stuck into a rut. Reevaluate your current plan and take note of the things that may no longer be serving you. It's about connecting to the energy of source, which means that you have the unlimited power to change your reality for your beautiful benefit. This is pretty much what we've been saying into this reading, my love. And take action now. Your manifestations and attractions abilities are very, very potent at this time. Remove all barriers, all moments of uncertainty and indecision. Allow yourself to be open, to be receptive to what you beautifully deserve as blessings. Thank you, TP. Thank you, my beautiful Z Yang, love. Beautiful Angie, je te souhaite une excellente soirée. Fais de beaux rêves, ma belle. Et bonne chance, ma grande. Ça va bien aller. Tout ira bien, je te le promets. I know, boy, oh boy, right? I know. Let me go and see that, TP. Will your coworker, Archie, female Libra, return to work? And you say she's back, right? I know, that's exactly what it is, Angie. Yeah, take action and remove that person. So I say, on n'a pas le choix, faut écouter les anges, right? You gotta listen to those angels, sweetie. All right, let's go and find out and see what we've got. And it's not coming from me. It is coming from the angels. TP, my love. Here we go, sweetie. Will your coworker, RK, return to work? Not at work at this moment. For the moment, I'm going to say no. Are this person gone on sick leave, sweetie? I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting worries. I'm getting fears. I'm getting financial difficulties, though. I'm going to say not for the moment, but I'm going to say within the following 6 months, yes. So within the following 6 months, absolutely, but not at this moment. So that would bring you from here till the spring. Merci beaucoup, Angie. C'est la faute à mes enfants. That's what happens. And that's it. Sick leave. That's what I'm seeing, my love. She's not feeling well. So I'm definitely going to have to say for you, sweetie, within the following 6 months, I do believe that she will be on back. Oh, that is so weird, Carrie. But did you not go today, my beautiful Carrie, to court? Did you not have court for him? Not coming back into the spring, my beautiful TP. Nope. Not that I can see, my love. I know, seriously, Angie. Hello, beautiful Noonet. Of course, you deserve every single one of those roses, sweetie. Okay, that's what I thought, my beautiful. Okay, nothing really happening, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, sweetie. I'm sorry, my beautiful. Hello, beautiful Libra world, TP. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Have a lovely evening. Oh no, the angel stepped on out. You're a sweetie pie, Kristen. I'm going to see Z Yang, and you're next, my love. So don't go too far, sweetie. Z followed out by Kristen. Then we're going to see Maria, followed out by Shar. And after that, we're going to go and see our beautiful Bright Eyes. All right. And voila. Z, sweet love. Any past persons connecting soon, or will you connect with a new person? Well, let's go and see that, my love. Here we go for our beautiful Z. I'm actually going to go over here. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. We are moving down the list. You do hear a petit oiseau, but the petit oiseau is actually just... I don't actually have a bird, Angie. It's my messaging system of my phone. It's yeah, it's questionings. It's questions that are coming on through into PayPal for the live. That's what you hear, my love. I only have a dog. Yeah, no birdies. I did tell my mom that I will take her birds if anything at any point ever happens to her, because she just bought two. Well, she has one bird and she's buying another bird, but they live like 25, 30 years. And my mom is close to 70. So yeah, so I told her at some point in time, if anything ever happens, because she needed a home for her birds, I said I'd take her birds. So at someday I'll have a bird. I'm not getting any in the in between. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go, sweetie. I like that. Is better, my beautiful Kristen. It is. And I have to say, you're looking nice and beautiful and happy. You are, my love. I can honestly see you on that one. The dring when somebody is calling. It's so funny, right? Oh, Angie. A few years ago, well, a long time ago, I actually had a daycare with my mom, like a private daycare. No, it was actually subventionized. We had a daycare anyways, point being. And I was all into the whole thematic of it. I had like monkeys. Whenever anybody called, I had these monkeys and this monkey song going on to my phone. Yeah. Well, I kind of like the dring though. I have to say, I wake up into the morning to like an old cuckoo clock kind of sound, like an old grandfather clock. So I got like a mix of your boyfriend and my birds. Yeah, 70 is a new 50. Of course, my dear Juanson. But just in case anything does happen to my beautiful mom, I will be taking care of her birds. I will. I will not let her birds disappear and be homeless. Oh, my dear gosh. My mom would go nuts. I'm not taking her dogs, though. I'm going to leave that to my sister, to my brother, because her dogs are horrific. Little teacup poodles. All they do is bark all day long. All right, okay. Enough of this. Z, you say you believe your ex NP knew that you were back, okay, to your homeland. Just one second. That you were back to your homeland to visit. And now what were his thoughts? Was he even sorry about what he did to you? Okay, well, let me go and see that. Oh, well, there you go, my beautiful gypsy. Nice to see you, love. No, that's okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. We've got you. That's all that's important, my love. Okay, well, let's go and see what we've got over here. So anybody from the past that is going to be coming on in, who's going to be connecting with you, somebody who is new. I'm seeing over here, not necessarily somebody from the past. I'm sorry, I'm going to say with my King of Cups, I actually see somebody who is, new, who's going to be coming on in. I feel like the one from the past is the one from the past altogether. As you're actually wondering, you know, are they actually going to be feeling bad, right, for what they have done and everything as such? Yeah, I kind of feel as though I don't want to say that they feel bad. I don't feel like they feel bad. I feel as though the actual acts altogether, my sweet love, I feel as though he's still very interested into you, but I feel like he's still very interested into you, but something that is only physical. I'm getting the devil, which is so much passion, so much like manipulation and wants and desires, but has absolutely nothing to do with in love. So this is really just like a connection that is still kind of there. That's kind of a little bit toxic. That's into the way. And this is what I'm basically seeing. So it's like a toxic vibe that I got over here. Where we feel temptation, where we feel as though we have somewhat a little bit of an attachment towards you, like we haven't actually been able to cut that attachment on off. That's what I can see. So I'm actually going to have to say for the moment, as for the ex, do we actually kind of even feel bad? I'm going to say we don't really think about it. So I'm going to say no. I kind of feel it's not that we don't. I'm not going to say that we forgot about everything, but I'm going to say that it's something that was into the past. It was something that happened, and we just kind of chop that off and say that was something in the past, and it is what it is, and that's it. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm just going to leave it there. So do we have any remorse? Do we have any feelings towards it? I'm going to say a no. It's something in the past, and it is what it is. If ever you do want to have some type of a I'm sorry, or ask him, do you feel bad for what you did to me, or anything of such, then I definitely say try to open up a conversation. Then maybe you actually get more information. Maybe you'll actually get some form of remorse into some kind of way. But if you don't actually open on up that conversation, that drawer is going to stay closed, and it's going to remain closed forever, my love. That is for NP, my sweetie. That is for NP, my love. Yeah, that is for NP, my sweetie. Yeah. I was just going to say, Steven, I thought you never wanted a rad car. Oh, well, I say go ahead with it, sweetie. But make sure. I mean, it is an expensive. It is a car. It is expensive. So make sure that you're not afraid of it, sweetie. Okay. So, my love, I'm going to say towards you over here, I feel like it's a little bit complicated with NP. I'm going to say don't really expect anything altogether. Don't really expect any stories or anything of the such, because I don't really feel as though we necessarily feel like we've got remorse. We put that into a drawer. We closed it a really, really long time ago, and we never really opened on up again. I'm going to say that whenever he did know that you were in town, I'm going to say that he was a little bit curious about what you'd be doing in town, but nothing much more. So I said somebody new was going to be coming on in, right? But I said somebody new. This is not somebody who is, yeah. No one from the past. Well, no one in love anyways from the past, my love. Yeah. Oh, it could be. Serena. I've never heard of such a thing. It could be. I don't know. Hold on. I'll check it out. Who's that person? Or is that a name that you like, my beautiful MZ? No, it's not Selena. It's not Selena. It could be Serena. It could be Serena. But for some reason, I feel like it's softer, sweetie. I'm not sure there's R's. I feel like it's softer. It's got like M's or N's or B's. It's a very soft name. And I'm not saying that that Serena is not soft, but it doesn't sound right into my mind. Selena, definitely not. Nope, not KD, sweetie. Not KD, my beautiful Z Yang. I would love for Katie to move on forward and to come and talk with you, but it's not KD. No, I actually feel as though Katie does still think about you, though. Oh, that could be it. Yes, yes, MZ. Now that one strikes a chord to me. Serafina, my sweet love. Serafina, it is. Serafina, beautiful. Yes. Yeah, no, it is a beautiful name. It is, but this is Serafina. It definitely is, my love. And that is a beautiful name. It is nice. It is sweet. It is a name that we don't hear all that commonly. It is beautiful, MZ. Yes. Where did you get that name? Okay, let's go and see over here what I've got going on for you, my love. So this is somebody that is new, okay? It is a novelty. It is not KD. KD is still kind of I'm going to say lost into his thoughts, lost into his own world, not quite ready for anything at this moment. So it is definitely not that person. I'm getting over here a need. I'm getting over here somebody who is a fire sign that is popping on through. Somebody who works into finances. somebody who's about, I'm going to say maybe 5'8", 5'9" in height. They go to work into an outfit, like into a suit altogether. Like I said, it seems to be finances, but they're not coming on in until like February or March. They're not coming on in right away. I kind of feel like the reason why they're not coming on in right away is that you're still kind of wondering, you're still kind of holding on to different people such as KD from the past, and the universe is just not sending this new person on in. So I feel like there is more time that is necessary before this new person comes on in. So I'm going to say somewhere around the month of March into the beginning of next year, you're going to have somebody new who seems to be making some type of movement towards you. That is not into your circle of friends. It's nobody that you know at this moment. A fire sign, no doubt about it, my love. And I don't know. I see their first name being somewhat of a D at this moment. So I'm going to say a D. And that's all I can see for the moment, my love. Give you a second, MZ. What's up, MZ? Oh, you're going to send me an email. Why? Oh, okay. Okay, let me know. I'm curious. Absolutely. Let me know who that is and what's that all about. Is it like a grandmother or something? I'm going to go on see your beautiful Kristen. Z, if there's anything else, you let me know. Okay, my sweet love. Is there something that would happen if you got back together? What do you mean? If you got back together, is it something that would happen? Oh, this year you mean? Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go and see. Kristen, you are on up next, my love. So Kristen is next. Gypsy, let me go and answer that for you, my love. It's my pleasure, my beautiful Z Yang. Sending you much love, sweetie. Okay, is it going to be happening this year? We would like it to be happening, but I'm going to say most likely not. If it does happen, it's going to happen somewhere around... Oh, I'm going to say the end of the year, end of December, beginning of January. Yeah, no, but it means something else. It means something important for somebody else, and this is what we're trying to figure out. Yeah. So my beautiful Kristen over here, my love, here you go, and you are loving. I'm loving that. Good things are happening. And you did get coffee, and it was cute, and he's working onto himself. That's everything we thought that he was doing. Anything else you need to know? You say, how is Hunter thinking and feeling, and does he want to go pursue? Sending you much love, my beautiful Gypsy. I'm glad for you, sweetie. Okay, so oh, that is so cute, Kristen. Oh, I love that. I've got to heart that. I have to heart it. Okay, so we love you, my beautiful Gypsy, sweetie. Okay, let's go and see. Hold on. So what is he thinking? What is he feeling? And does he want to pursue a relationship? You kind of have a soul. Yeah, I know, right? Like a soulmate friendship, but with romantic feelings. All right, my love, here we go. Let's go to this little deck. And let's go and figure that out. Maria is up next, followed out by our beautiful Bright Eyes. Okay, so Maria and Bright Eyes. Zia, I'm going to go and see what it is that you're sending me in a few moments if I've received it. So here we go. Okay. Queen of Cups, getting our Hermit, getting also our Hanged Man, followed on out by our King of Pentacles. All right. So, sweet love. Okay, sweetie. I'm going to have to say that all the answers are within you at this moment. Now that's like an 8-ball kind of an answer, ain't it? I know it's scary. Honestly, what are those? Is that a kitty cat holding a ball, Watson? I don't know about my emojis. I think they're off. Okay, Kristen, love. I'm going to say that you already know the answer. I'm going to say he already knows the answer altogether, right? I'm also going to have to say over here that it's going to be important for you guys to look at this relationship, but from a completely different perspective. That's how you're going to be getting your answers. That's how you're going to be moving on forward. Because what you guys have been doing into the past was not working, but what you're doing now is working. Why is it working now, Kristen, versus what you guys were doing into the past? It's working now because, hello, Flawless, sweetie. It is working now because you are leaving him his room. Because he feels like he can understand, that he can figure out, and that he can meet on up with you, but with not too many expectations at this moment. He feels like he can live this love, that you can live this love, that you guys can be together, that there is potential, that there is want, there is desire, but everything into its own time. He feels as though he can actually follow one tiny little step at a time. That's exactly what it is, my beautiful Kristen. That's what it is. Let go of expectations. Let go. You said it so perfectly. You said it a million times better than I have with a million different words, and you said it in like 6 words. Let go of expectations. Let go of all different kind of attachments. Be together. Enjoy that time being together. The relationship will grow. The relationship will continue. As it grows, as it continues, you will only become stronger together. You will become stronger, he'll become stronger, but you'll also become stronger as a connection, as a couple. And this is exactly what you've got to be going to go and get. This is exactly what you want. It's what he wants. Everybody is moving, respecting everybody, their own desires, their own wants, their own time frame. And this is where everything is going to be happening, because now we're being realistic. We're into the right here, into the right now, where we're looking at things differently, because you're changing, he's figuring out things, you're figuring out things, and you guys are all into your own believing, into your own power. So you don't need the security. You don't need to know that in a month or two, this is where you're going to be. It's good enough to know that you're together, that you have this beautiful soul connection, and that beautiful things will come your way. So I'm going to say he's absolutely dazzled by all this. He is loving this new vibe. I feel like you're liking it too, because I feel as though you're back on in. You're back into the love. You're back into that place with that hunter that you knew, that you love, and that you want to be with. And he's back with that beautiful, lovely lady that he loves, that he wants to be with, and that he can actually feel comfortable with at this moment. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. You both have been changing, and within these changes, you have found each other. You have found the place where you are. That's it. So I'm going to say over here, my beautiful Kristen, continue doing what you're doing. Continue what you're doing onto your own side. He's going to continue doing his own work onto his side, and you're going to see the beautiful union that's going to be coming on in together, my love. So all together, I see nothing but beauty. I'm going to say continue doing this. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. So do you need to know anything else? Not really. Continue loving, continue being opening. Continue to leave the freedom to love, to be, to respect, to enjoy the time that we have together. Return a little bit, like you say, being like you're in school. Return to the beginnings. And within the beginnings, you will kind of remodel your own relationship. Exactly, my love. That's what you got to do, my sweetie. Let me give you some messages from him. And Stephen, you asked a question. I'm going to answer you in just a moment, okay? Give me one moment, and I'm going to answer you, Stephen, before I go see Maria. I think it has to do with a car and colors. Give me a second, okay? Any work advice? Let me go see. Any work advice popping on through? Be careful for people who might try to sabotage you. Stand your ground at all times. Know that at this moment, it is not the time to make big changes. Don't make any big changes. Don't make any big movements. Stay exactly where you are. Continue doing what you're doing, but continue to stand your ground. Something is going to unblock for you within the beginning of the new year. I love the fact that he is so calm and so sweet, my love. Absolutely. I'll give you some messages. I will give you some messages. Hold on. Flowless, I see you in here, I think, almost every night. Let me answer your question, my love, okay? Give me a moment. I'm going to answer you. Don't go too far, okay? Messages. I don't know why I'm going over there. Hold on for the messages, sweetie. Here we go. I want you to know that I'm absolutely crazy about you. I want you and I to be happy. You mean so very much to me. I am healing my wounds at this moment. I also want you to know that without you, I feel absolutely miserable. You feel like home to me. I want you to know that I absolutely adore you. And I was actually quite tired of being stuck into a loop for so very long. I think about you every single day. I believe that you are my one and only, my sweet love. My beautiful Kristen, blessings to you, my sweet love. I am so glad that everything is working on out. You see how energy changes? It goes from everything is over, everything is going to hell, to leaving a little bit of space, leaving a little bit of time, and everything just kind of comes into a beautiful, it's like all the missing pieces of your puzzle have gathered themselves into a place that you never thought they would come. Here you go. Congratulations, Kristen, sweetie. May you continue with your dear hunter. I've always liked hunters, sweetie. Flowless, don't go too far. I'm going to answer you, okay? It is. I got you, MZ. I'm going to go and see what that's all about in just one moment. Stephen, you say you just been told by God's message to you that it is not a good idea to get a red car. So, Lisa, you're going to stay away from red. But how about yellow cars? Well, if you want a yellow, I say okay. But why not? Why not? It's not my color of choice, but why not? Let me go see. The problem with the red, my dear Stephen, is that, like I was telling you previously, Stephen, now this is like, it's not just a shirt. If you were going to go and buy a shirt and you say, I'm a little bit afraid of red, I'll buy myself a shirt and I'll see how it goes. I'd say, all right, okay. But a car, you're talking about a lot of money, and you definitely don't want to be afraid as you're actually driving a car, as much for you as a safety of everybody around you. So I would I would not recommend it. A yellow car. If you want to go with a yellow car, I say why not, sweetie? If you want yellow, go ahead with it, my love. The only problem with yellow is that if you go with a color that is a little bit outside of what usually people do take, it is, I know it's not a problem. I know it's not going to be bothering you, but it is going to end up costing you a little bit more, and it's going to be taking you a little bit longer to get your car also, because they're going to have to kind of customize it, my love. It's not going to be something that they necessarily have on hand, but I have no problems with yellow, sweet love. Flowless, sweetie. Yes, my love. Are you going to reconcile? You had a fight 6 months ago, right, sweetie? Let me go and see, beautiful. Up next is Maria. So Maria is next, followed out by Bright Eyes. I know Maria's here. I don't know if Bright Eyes is here. Bright Eyes, just let me know if you're here, my love. If you're not, we'll leave you a timestamp. Okay, so what do I have over here for you? Will there be reconciliation? Seven of Swords reverse. I know this person still does think of you. But I kind of feel as though they've released. So do they still think of you? Yes. But have they a little bit moved on? I will say yes. Are they with somebody else into a relationship? I will say no. But do I actually believe that you're going to have a reconciliation? I'm going to have to say no, my love. I'm sorry, my beautiful. I kind of feel as though we were hurt. I feel as though we kind of left that energy. I feel as though we have healed and we're trying to move on forward. It doesn't take away the fact that we still have some feelings towards you, but they're not necessarily feelings that we are wanting to move ahead with or to explore, my love. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I really am, sweetie. It's my pleasure, my dear Stephen, Kristen. May the best come your way, my sweet love, for you and Hunter. I'm loving this. Okay, MZ, I'm going right away. Maria, you are on up next. Hold on. Okay, here we go. What is that? Hold on, okay. I kind of know about, not, I know about, but I've never watched or anything as such. Okay. Okay. Oh! Aha! I got it. Oh my God. Oh, I love that. It is, definitely. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. And that's why you liked it. And you did good to like it. Okay, MZ, I'm absolutely loving this. And actually, the images that you're sending me are absolutely amazing. He is, oh my God. He is so creative, sweetie. I know how talented he is. Oh my dear gosh. He's absolutely amazing, sweetie. Oh geesh, my love. Okay, so my beautiful MZ, I say yes, absolutely, my beautiful. That is going to be the name. Yes, yes, and yes. And now we know why. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm going to say, you know what, MZ, you should have been, I know you do belong together. You should have been a PI, honestly. You do really great investigation work. You do. You're so good at it. Oh my gosh. But even that, I mean, everything that goes along with it, it is so creative. It is absolutely amazing, sweetie. To come up with the idea, everything. Beautiful. Oh, MZ, I've got you. I'm following you on this one, my love. Absolutely. By the way, MZ, we do have to talk about our plans for the following things that we're going to be doing whenever we're going to be doing them. Is it at the next full moon? Are we going to be doing some things anywhere into the in-between? Let's think about it, MZ, and let's get in touch and figure out what we're doing and when we're doing it. That we had like a bulk of things happening for like 2 to 3 weeks, but now our bulk is kind of falling on down. So let me know if there's anything else that you feel like we must do, that you would like us to do, any ideas, and I'll let you know in return. I know you do. It is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, my love. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, and it makes absolute sense now. Absolutely. Maria, sweetie. And Gypsy, what's up, my sweetie? Oh no, ask what go ahead with it, Gypsy. Ask your question, my love. No, don't wait till tomorrow. My dear gosh, no. Okay, go ahead, MZ, and send that out to me. If I don't reply tonight, I'll reply to you tomorrow morning, okay, sweetie? Or anyways, into the day. It is, it is. And look, we found baby number two's name. Oh, I so love it. Oh, I do. It is fantastic. Maria, I'm going to come over and see you. MZ, I'm going to be waiting for your email, my love. We still have our beautiful Bright Eyes, who's going to be coming on up, and she does not quite seem to be here. Gypsy, post your question, my love, when you are ready. And I'm going to slowly move on forward to Maria. Maria, are you here, my love? Let me know if you are here, sweetie. I'm just going to go make sure everything is good into PayPal into the moment. I have Amy, who has returned on back. And I have Shar that I have not yet answered to. So Bright Eyes followed out by Shar. And then we're going to be with Amy. And we're going to close off the donations tonight at 10:30. So in 25 minutes, my beautiful souls. It is. I know, my beautiful MZ. I know, because he has so much talent. He has, but I have to say, MZ, between what you can create and between what you can do and all the talent that you have and the way that it is actually shown out to people, if he went, let's say, to different type of platforms, he might be able to get something better. Or I'm going to have to say patience is really the key. He didn't give himself enough time, my beautiful MZ. If he gives himself more time, he will have the success that will come his way. Hello, my beautiful bright eyes. All right. It is nice to see you. So let me go see our beautiful Maria. Gypsy, when you are ready. Oh, here's your question. So let's go see Gypsy and Maria. You just want to check. Okay. Okay, let me go see. Okay, Maria and Bright Eyes are up next, followed out by Shar and Amy. And in 25 minutes, donations will be closing for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for the Friday version. Okay, so 7, sweetie, 2 of Cups. Should you keep on reaching out? I'm actually going to say yes, 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 and yes. Oh, please do so, my beautiful MC. Sweet dreams to you, my belle. Should you keep reaching out, my beautiful Gypsy? I will say yes. Is the relationship that she's into at this moment, is it actually going to work out? At the moment, within the cards, it is a no, my love. There is like a common interest that is there, and we can see it over here. There is an interest, there is a desire, there is everything that should be there, but we also have a lack. 7 of Pentacles, don't see the options coming on through. 10 of Pentacles reverse, ultimate ending, and the Chariot. So even though I feel like all we pretty much have is attraction, nothing else is really coming on through, so it's going to end up kind of ending. So I'm going to say no onto that one. It's not going to work on out. Should you continue to reach on out, I'll say yes, but continue to reach on out into a good, respectful kind of way where you're not really getting into the way, but you're being kind of there whenever she needs you. You know what I mean? That's how you're going to get in, sweetie. My beautiful Maria. A Gypsy, stay strong, my love. Okay. Nuna disappeared, right? She was there and she kind of disappeared. Okay, so here is, okay. Did he think of you? Thoughts? Anybody else around? What the spirit want you to know? Let's go find out. So, did he think of you? He did. Is he wanting and hoping for a beginning? He is, with our Ace of Pentacles. He feels like it's difficult, not really talking, not really having a connection, not really... I'm basically going to have to say he finds that the situation that you guys have been through all the way up until now has been a little bit difficult. It's been challenging into many different kind of ways, but basically I'm going to have to say over here that it has been challenging into the ways that we have so many wants, a little bit like you, and we have so many desires, but the difference between you and him is that he's unable to actually convey his emotions. He's unable, and he has a lot of blockages to actually show you and tell you how he feels and everything this such. But you would be completely open to call him right away or to send him a message and just say, I love you, I miss you, let's go out for dinner tonight, right? And as much as he loves you and wants to be with you, he's unable to actually do that movement. So he's working onto himself. He is. But that's the main difference between both of you guys at this moment. So has he been thinking about you? Well, he's been thinking about how he's going to be reaching on out, how he's going to be moving on through with all of this, but he's just been kind of feeling it a little bit difficult lately. Okay, 5 of Pentacles over here. Anybody else around? I'm going to say a no for the moment, my love. You're still good. And what does Spirit want you to know? Let's go see my little deck over here. What does Spirit want you to know? Bright Eyes is next, followed by Shar and Amy. So what does Spirit want you to know, my love? Spirit wants you to know that you're a warrior, that you've got this. Don't burn yourself out. You need to continue to be strong. You need to continue to protect yourself, to protect the love, to protect the strength. You need to continue over here with your ambition. You need to continue over here, even though there might be some setbacks. You need to know that the setbacks are there for a reason. They're there to give you, I'm going to say, cause and effect. They're there to give you a certain clarity. So do not give on up, because you need to know that celebrations, togetherness, and family will definitely be on its way towards you. And you say you had to speak to the sports director. Hold on, today again. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Kind of feel as though the poor lady is doing her very best. My heart kind of goes out to her, I have to say. I know you don't like her all that much because she's kind of creating you some problems, but my heart kind of goes on to her. I kind of feel like I don't kind of feel, I know that she's not doing it on purpose. I know that she's got other priorities. She's got other things happening that she actually has to bring her son to practice. So as a heart of a mama, and I know that you're a mama too, my heart kind of goes out to her because she's going through struggling times and it's really not easy for her. So, yeah. So I'm basically going to have to say, my beautiful Maria, I don't know. I really feel bad for her at this moment for some reason. I don't know. My heart just kind of wants to scream on out towards her. I feel as though she's going through a lot of challenging times at this moment. And I just kind of feel like she doesn't, I know that she should be doing her job and that a lot of things are unacceptable, but I feel like she's doing her very best. I'm going to say over here, my love, that if she could do better, that she could. I am seeing progress. I am seeing confidence. I am seeing a certain acceptance, though. But I do feel as though there are a lot of things that are going to be repressed. A lot of things that are going to be a little bit blocked. So I'm actually going to have to say, I kind of feel as though she might not necessarily have the best faith within all of this. I feel as though either she's not going to be able to bring her 5-year-old son. She's going to have some type of reprimand that's going to be coming towards her within all of this. I feel as though your sport directors altogether thought that, you know what, you did what you did and you said what you had to, and it's not really necessarily the best case scenario. I don't feel as though they thought anything bad about you. You're really just trying to make things work the way that they are supposed to. But I kind of feel as though something is going to be happening towards her, some type of repercussion of some sort, some type of, some type of choice is going to be coming her way. Is she actually going to be able to follow on through with the choice that is coming her way? I'm not too sure. So, yeah, let me go see what I can see for you and Roberto. Let me go see if I see anything else popping on through. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, let me go see. You're going to bed, my dear Stephen. Oh, not going to bed. You're going off to your day, my love. Have a beautiful day, my dear Stephen. Samantha, too, if you're leaving also at this time, have yourself a beautiful day, sweeties. Let me go and see what I've got coming on through. So here we go. Okay. I'm going over here and I'm seeing that within love, within you and Roberto, my sweetie, as I can see at this moment, followed on out by our Hermit, also getting over here our Death and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, sweet love, I feel as though nothing is really changing at this moment. Wheel of Fortune is saying that everything is staying the way that it is. He's still by himself. Like, I know that more time kind of passes on by, the more you worry, the more you think, is he seeing anybody else? Is he doing anything with anybody else? What is really going on, right? But I don't see him seeing anybody else. I don't see him doing anything with anybody else neither. I just kind of feel as though we need more attention, we need more time, we need more care. I feel as though we need more balance into our life is basically what it is. And it's not coming from you, it's all coming from him. He needs to have more balance into his life. He needs to bring changes. He needs to get rid of negativity. He needs to feel stronger about everything. And I know that he's consumed by a lot of things. He's consumed by the fact that he wants to have a better position. He's been wanting to have a better position since last year. I know that he's consumed a little bit with his health. I know that he's consumed about love. He just has like way too many things onto his plate, my love. And this is what is creating him some problems. He has problems actually trying to determine what needs to be prioritized, how he needs to move on forward. And this is why it is so very important for you to actually be there, to actually see him. Because when you see him, when you're there, you become somewhat of a priority. You're right there into his face. But when you're not, then we think about the school because we're there every day. We think about, our health because it's with us 24 hours a day. And this is what really, he's working onto the things that he sees. He's making modifications onto that. And the rest, he's kind of just waiting for, the right moment, the right time. Hello, my beautiful Amy. I'm going to be with you shortly, sweetie. I saw that you donated another time, my love. Just give me a few moments, okay, sweet one? So, my beautiful, I'm going to say, Maria, I know that you're going to be wondering what's happening and everything. He's not giving up on you. He loves you just the same. Nothing is really changing. But what I'm saying is that it's important for you to be able to see him, to have modifications, to have changes, because he's got a lot of things going on. And this is what he's focusing on at this moment. Yeah. I know, my love. I know. And thank you, my beautiful Amy. I'm going to be with you shortly, though, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Bright Eyes. Mother Goddess, give me a few moments, okay, sweetie? I will answer your question for a general for this week. Just give me a few moments. I'm going to answer you after Bright Eyes, okay, love? Let me go and see. And hello, my beautiful Regina. I have not written back to you. I was going to write to you after the live, sweetie, but I definitely got your email. I'm going to say good for you for the moving on forward, sweetie. I am liking the steps, but I'm still going to write back to you after the live, okay? So Bright Eyes, sweetie, are you going to purchase a home at the end of your lease in February? And will Rufus and Delisa last into the relationship? And what is their current energy? Let's go and see. Oh, that is so sweet, Amy. I love that. My pleasure, my beautiful Mother Goddess 347. Everything all together, my beautiful Maria, is good, is on track. Everything is perfect. The only thing that is missing is that he needs to see your beautiful soul. He needs to see your beautiful face, my love. Okay, so Bright Eyes, sweetie. Here we go. Bright Eyes, Bright Eyes, Bright Eyes. Are you going to purchase a home at the end of your lease in February? Sweet dreams, my beautiful Maria. Have yourself a beautiful, lovely evening. You've had a really, really long day. I hope that, parents were nice and sweet to you, sweet one. Okay, so what do we have popping on through over here for our beautiful Bright Eyes, our long friend over here, the Hierophant, the Magician popping on through. You're working hard towards it, my sweet love. I know that you want to have it. I'm going to take another deck. For the moment, I'm seeing an energy of working hard towards it, putting the energy towards it. Might even be making an offer towards something, but for the moment, for some reason, I'm seeing a no, but I'm going to continue my research. I don't stop at one deck. I like to have more information. So, prosperity, comfort, security coming on in, but you're trying to play it safe into different kind of things. It's like there's a little something that it seems to be missing. So I'm going to say, my love, are you going to purchase at the home at the end of your lease in February 2024? I know that you want to. I know, but I don't see it at this moment. It doesn't mean you're not going to be doing it. Things can change from here to February. But at the moment that we're speaking, I'm going to say no, my love. Oh, it's so good for you to be nosy. My God, beautiful bright eyes. I'm as nosy as can be. I want to figure out everything. Yes, yes, yes. I'm nosy. I'm like a private investigator. I'm everything all together. That almost sounds like an old Alanis song. Hi, my beautiful Sierra. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, bright eyes. Is Rufus and Delisa's relationship going to last? I know you're trying, sweetie. Changes are going to be coming on in. Page of Pentacles. No real offerings, but no real endings. Tower in reverse. It's like she keeps on coming in power. It's like something happens, something bad, poof, she comes on in. Something bad, something happens, poof. She does not want to let go is what I'm trying to say. She is holding on and not letting go. It's a little bit of a pain in the you know what, but yeah. So I'm going to have to say you too, right, Mother Goddess? And I like being Snoopy, so why not? So here we go. This is what I'm going to say for you at this moment, my love. The relationship seems to be continuing. It seems to be continuing, my love. What is their current energy, though? It's complicated as heck. It is complicated. I'm not going to say their relationship is going to last forever, though. That I'm not going to say. Absolutely not. I feel as though it's like always a roller coaster. It's a forever roller coaster. On and up, on and up, on and up, on and up. It's like he kind of wants to walk away and she just kind of pulls him on in and just kind of, pulls onto his shirt and brings him back in. And then they kind of figure things out. And then something happens again and he wants to run away. And she just keeps bringing him back over and over and over again. When ultimately, if he really had to pick and he was not so afraid about changes and modifications in life, he would walk away because he is ultimately, I'm not going to say he's miserable into the relationship because he is still sticking around, but he's not happy. So yeah, he's just not necessarily happy into the whole deal altogether. Yeah, I say lay the foundations for your house, sweetie. Definitely lay the foundations for your house, my beautiful. This one is complicated. Oh, it's complicated. In and out, in and out, in and out. I want to run, but I want to come on back. I want to run, but I want to come on back. Oh, sweet Lord. Let me give you some messages coming. I know, I kid you not. It's a crazy world, my beautiful bright eyes. If he could just run and she could not reach him, it would be the best thing ever. I just have to say. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. I want to give you a couple messages from the universe. Here we go. Mother Goddess, my love, you're going to be on up next. And then I'm going to see our beautiful Shar, Amy, and Regina. Regina, if you want me to leave you a timestamp, let me know. I'm going to be with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, sweetie? Okay, my beautiful bright eyes, pay attention to the signs because they are definitely guiding you, my love. Hey, brand new spanking. Soulmate coming on in. And happiness is an inside job, my sweet love. So I say stay strong, stay beautiful, and let go of the old because new is coming on in. Sending you much love, my beautiful bright eyes. If there's anything else, you let me know. But into the meanwhile, you continue being strong as ever, my sweet one. My beautiful over here. Yes, my beautiful Snoopy Mother Goddess 347. Let's go see what I've got for you. What is happening this week? Shar and Amy are next. Amy, if you want to post your questions, go ahead with it, my love. Go ahead. So, here we go. I am getting over here. Why? Why is something being hidden from you, sweetie? There's something that you've been looking for to get, some type of information that is not necessarily going to be coming your way. You also have somewhat of some emotional buildup, being caught up into old patterns. Be careful, okay? Be careful about those old patterns. Don't get caught on up into anything that has to do with your subconscious that is just trying to come on back. Ignore it altogether. Let it on go. Whatever has to do with the past needs to be into the past, because that's where it belongs. Listen to your temptation, not to your temptation, but listen to your intuition at all times, okay, my sweetie? Very important, because there's something that you're waiting for, something that you're wanting that's not necessarily coming, but don't be tempted into anything, and don't go on back to anything that has to do with exes or the past. Forget about it altogether. Other than that, around the end of the week, you are going to be having some type of get-together. It could be a get-together. There's something peaceful, something happy, some type of celebration that is coming towards you. Seems to be marking somewhat of an important milestone. So I'm going to say that's what I'm seeing for you. And you've been feeling that your husband has been being a little bit sneaky? Sneaky? Or what do you think your husband is up to? I don't think you feel like your husband has been being a bit sneaky. I don't know. Sneaky? I don't necessarily see sneaky. Let me go see if I see husband being sneaky. I don't know who's coming to sweep you off your feet. I didn't see anybody yet. That's the universe saying somebody is coming. But in order for somebody to come on in, we got to let go of the old, my beautiful bright eyes. Brittany Jones, hold on a few moments, my love. We will leave you a timestamp. I'm just going to go and make sure what your name is in PayPal, okay, sweetie? In his pocket. He's being sneaky into his pocket. High Priestess, Knight, Eight of Swords. Sweet love. I still don't see him. I still don't see him sneaky into his pocket. So I'm going to say let his pocket go alone. Leave his pocket be, sweetie. Husband is doing absolutely fine at this moment. Leave his pockets. And I'm sending you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. I don't see nothing happening into his pockets. You're good for gold. Let me go into PayPal one moment. Shar is up next, so let me just go into PayPal. Shar is going to be into PayPal too, so we're going to get the final list for tonight. Amy, when you're ready, please post your questions because you're right after Shar. And here we go. Who do we have and where? I don't know what you're under into PayPal. I don't have anything at this moment, my love. So I don't have, maybe it's just kind of late coming on in, or make sure that it was clearly sent, my love. Sometimes it's not necessarily sent. Sometimes it takes a few moments too. I don't have it at this moment. So for the moment, I have Shar, I have Amy, I have Regina, I have Sierra, and I have Carrie. Those are the only people that I have onto my list at this moment, my love. So maybe just check to see if your PayPal went on through. Sometimes it doesn't always come on through, but sometimes it takes a couple minutes. So if you want to hang around to see if it comes on in, I'll let you know as soon as I do see it, my love. Shar, sweetie. Yeah, I see that, Lilith, but I don't see it. No, I'm with you at this moment. Here we go for Shar. Shar at 228. You're here right on time, my love. So Shar is at 228. Amy is up next. And here we go. So let me go over here. You're not planning. Okay, well, that's good that you're not planning on partying because I don't necessarily see that. Yeah, the legal age over here is also 18. Okay, so when you do actually go, how are things going to be? I'm actually seeing over here. I feel, I kind of feel, honestly, sweetie, I feel like it's going to be okay. I want to be able to say to you it's going to be exciting, it's going to be fun, it's going to be so many different things, but I don't see all that excitement. I just kind of feel as though, honestly, it's better for you to go on out with your friends and go out for dinner, go out to do different things. I don't necessarily see you being happy or see you being comfortable within those type of situations. Maybe you are, generally speaking, but maybe you're not going to be into this time, well, at this place and time. So I'm going to say there's going to be lacking like some energy is what I'm seeing. Your old friend. I'm going to actually have to say I kind of feel as though this person let go of the past. Not a problem anymore, sweetie. The engagement is actually happening. Yes, it is happening after you finish school, after you graduate. It's going to be happening about 6 months, maybe after you graduate. How's life going to be into the apartment when he actually comes to visit you? I'm going to say it's going to be different. Yeah. You're too far again. You're too far, sweetie. This is very far away, my love. I'm going to say that whenever he does actually come over and see you, it is really about being together. It's about fun. It's about being together. It's about anything that is fun, that is exciting. It's not the actual, it's not like you're living with him, you know, every day of your life, every month, and for years. This is something that is more exciting. It is something that is fun. It happens for a very short period of time. So we try to do the very best that we possibly can within that time. So I'm actually going to have to say that whenever he does come on by, you're going to be much more busier and you're going to have a really, really good time. The reason why I actually felt so off today was simply because A, you were probably not all that interested into those people that were hitting onto you, and B, because you love somebody else, and when you love somebody else, it's just not the same type of thing. It's not the same type of energy that is actually coming from you. The people who are around you, I feel as though they want something that was much more physical, so it was something that was much more sexual and not necessarily into a long-term loving type of an energy. Will you have any friendship with any of his sisters into the future? Friendships, not really, sweetie. I feel like you're gonna get along well with them, especially the youngest ones, but nothing much. I don't feel like it's about having a friendship. I don't feel like it's about being together. It's about partying, but it is about whenever you guys do see each other, you will respect, you will enjoy your time together. You'll be able to talk about a lot of different things without feeling like you are judged in any kind of a way. So whenever you guys do actually have some beautiful meetings together and some family meetings and family reunions, you're not going to be the type of person who's going to say, oh my God, I hate going to those. You're actually going to enjoy it because you're going to go and meet beautiful people, people that you can actually get along with. But are you going to go and take a cup of coffee or anything of the such? That I don't feel so, sweetie. But if ever it does happen, the youngest ones are going to be the first ones for you. Definitely the youngest ones. Let me go and see my beautiful Brittany. Usually it actually kind of happens on in fairly quickly. I'm in it at this moment. Oh, there you go. I got you, my love. But I don't have your question. I do not have your questions, sweetie. So, and you emailed your questions. Perfect. Brittany, can you post me your question, my love? Post me your question, sweetie. I've got you, my love. So post me your question, sweetie, and I will answer you, and we will leave you a timestamp. But I need you to post your questions, sweetie. And here we go. I'm going to go and see Amy, and then I'm going to be with Regina. I'm going to be with Brittany. So here we go. My dear, beautiful Amy. Amy is going to be at 2:34 and 40 seconds. 2:34:40. Okay. Okay, from 5 to, oh no. Oh, that is so sweet, my love. That is so sweet. That just goes to show you, my love. Honestly, he truly does love you, sweetie. He really does. So let's go see Mark's thoughts before and after talking. Before talking, everything was bad. Everything was a horrible. 10 of Swords, not really knowing what to do. After talking, we're feeling like our King of Wands. We're feeling like our 10 of Cups. We're feeling like everything is possible. Everything is good and everything is so much more brighter. Okay, we didn't get the socks, but we were really, really quite happy to see you and spend that time with you. I kind of feel like you've actually healed his heart, my sweet love. So did you make him feel better? You definitely did. What are his thoughts tonight? You healed his beautiful wounds. You made him feel better. You made him feel as though into a day where everything was bad, that you were a little bit of that beautiful clarity. You were that happiness. And I'm really, really glad that he reached on out towards you. And that just goes to show you, sweetie, whenever things go really, really bad, whenever he feels that he needs to reach on out, he reaches on out towards you because you are important, because he does love you, because he does want to be with you, and he does have that very strong connection with you. And I know that at times, and actually often, he doesn't necessarily show that because he's way too busy within his life, between everything that he is doing, between all his fears and all everything that goes on onto the other side. But deep down inside, he only has one desire, only has one want, and that is to be with you. So his thoughts tonight, honestly, if he could just come on over to come and see you and spend time with you and just kind of act like nobody was around into your house, nobody was around into his house, that's definitely what he would do. He still feels like he doesn't have all that many options to be close to you, but as many as he can get, as quickly as he can get, he will definitely move on through with them. I feel as though you did make him feel happy. I feel as though him singing towards you was a little bit his profession, a little bit of his confession, if you will, of love towards you, of his feelings towards you. And I just think that's absolutely adorable that he would sing to you. And he sang 3 songs nonetheless. Oh la la. Was there anybody? Let me go and see that. Regina is next, followed out by Brittany. So when he went out, whether there's anybody actually flirting with him. 6 of Cups reverse, 5 of Cups. I'm going to say no for the moment, my love. No. And nobody there who was flirting with, but nobody that was flirting with him neither. His thoughts into the morning about you. His thoughts into the morning about you. Abundance. Taking it easy. Taking one step at a time. Giving ourselves a little bit of freedom. Wanting to have somewhat of a date with you. Wanting to see you as quickly as we possibly can. Thinking about how comforting this conversation was. How much tenderness was involved. And how all the beautiful, sweet things in life are really just shared little moments every here and there. Believing that you are his soulmate. I'm going to say now, if that is a good reading, I'm going to say that's what it is, my beautiful Amy. I say you go to bed and think about all these beautiful things because they are sweet as heck, my love. Let me just move on forward over here. Oh, I know, he is so sweet. I know he has, not you. I know that you were not drinking. I know that he was. I got you, my love. Oh, you sent me a long email. Okay, I got you. I saw an email, but I only read the first line because that's all I see without clicking onto it. I've got you, my love. I know, right? Love shine? I know, sweetie. I say take them on in when they come on in. I mean, you're at the very top right now. Enjoy being at the top. Take that love in, bottle it on up. So in moments where it's more difficult, you go and you get that love. You get those beautiful emotions and you utilize them, sweetie. Yes. Where's my beautiful, here I got Regina. There's Brittany. Can I checked? No, you didn't realize. Okay, I got you there, but I'm looking for your actual question. Oh, my beautiful Brittany, post your question, my love. Post away, my love. I'm going to go and see Regina, and I'm with you, my love. So, Brittany, please post your question, sweetie. Here we go for Regina. Are you here with us, my love? What's coming towards you into the next couple of weeks? Let's go and see. After Regina, I'm going to see Brittany, and then I have Sierra and Carrie to finish up with the lives tonight. I know, love shine, but if you live your life being afraid at all times, you will never really live your life, sweetie. Move on forward, enjoy the ups, the downs. Let's try to have as less downs as possible, but enjoy life. If whenever you have really good and beautiful moments, you're not able to actually enjoy them, then what's the point in any of them, sweet love? Life is full of good and it's full of bad. But when there's good, you take it on in and you fill up your cup as strong as you possibly can. So into those moments where it's more difficult, you go and get your energy from that, my love. Take it on in, okay? Thank you, my beautiful Brittany, for posting, sweetie. My beautiful Regina, I've got you, sweetie. What is coming towards you into the next couple of weeks? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, followed on through by our Seven of Cups. Okay, Page of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Okay. I'm actually going to have to say, in love, not too much, okay? And yeah, in love, not actually too much going on. I feel as though there's actually more milestones and more changes coming on in for you in regards to work, in regards to career. I feel as though the progress is still kind of slow. I feel like there's somewhat of a standstill at this moment. Maybe you're even feeling a little bit uninspired by things. I feel as though in love, I am going to say that in love, you do have somebody who is around you who's a little bit immature, not quite ready for the relationship yet. So a little bit caught on up into their own self-centeredness. They think about themselves a lot. They might not quite be ready for the type of relationship that you have to offer. And I know you'll say, oh my God, seriously, you're finally giving yourself on into somebody and they're not ready. But it happens. But I'm going to say the fact that they're not quite ready at this moment doesn't mean that they're not going to change. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be ready. It just means that at this moment, things are still a little bit iffy. So we're still working onto it. So love, I'm going to put a little bit of an interrogation mark. We're still working onto it. I do feel as though finances, possessions, work, everything of the such, there's something that's going to be offered. There seems to be something financially that seems to be better for you, reaching some type of a milestone of here. So there's something that you've been wanting that you seem to be going to get. And I feel as though but you already know that, you have somewhat of a little bit of an inability to commit. And I know that you've been working onto it, but I still kind of feel like it's present. It's still there. Yeah, let me go and take out some more cards and see what else I've got for you. Let's do that. And let's actually go and see this one. I thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. Oh, post all your questions, my beautiful Brittany. Post them all, my love. So, here we go. The Knight of Cups, the Chariot. Okay. So you are moving on through. You are getting all different kind of breakthroughs that are coming towards you. You are starting to take more action. And with that action, you will actually get more victory. I'm still going to have to say, in love, I know that you're doing a lot of things, and I think that's absolutely perfect. Are you with the right person? Possibly not. But you're working through it, and you're doing as best as you can, and that is fantastic. So continue doing what you're doing. You're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to learn. But I kind of feel as though the person that you are with or thinking of being with is a little bit hesitant. They have problems expressing their emotions. So they kind of hold on back a lot of things. Their energy is really, really blocked. So it's kind of difficult for you to actually move on forward with them. So I'm going to say in work, something important seems to be unblocking for you into the following weeks or so. And in love, you seem to feel, even though you're moving on forward and you're doing a lot of effort and you're doing a lot of changes, it's still, you're a little bit blocked, but you're not blocked because of you. You're blocked because of somebody else, which is ultimately not your fault, my love. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else I can do for you, my love. All right. Here we go. So, Brittany, let's go and see what we've got for you, my love. Sierra is going to be on up next, followed out by Carrie. And that's what it is, right, Regina? I got you, love. I say take it one step at a time and just move on forward as best as you can, my love. The important is that you are moving on forward. The important is that you are understanding and you're doing the best that you can for you. After anything that comes on forward from that is really only growth. It is moving on forward and it's all good, sweetie. Give it its sweet time. You're going to get to it, my love. Brittany, you want to know how Bernard feels about you after this weekend. Okay. And what's your follow-up question, my love? So for Brittany, first question, 2:46 and 45 seconds for Brittany, 2:46:45 for a timestamp. So how is Bernard feeling about you after this weekend? I'm going to say more courageous, more energetic, no doubt about it, more charming, feeling like there's somewhat of a new project happening. Something good is going to be happening. The only thing that I'm seeing over here is that, yeah, it's like something is off though. Something is off. Is this somebody you used to be with that you're kind of looking for a reconciliation or something of the such? Sending you much love, my beautiful Regina, sweetie. For some reason, I'm feeling over here that there's some type of reconciliation that is happening, but it's like we don't necessarily believe into it. So I'm going to say we're feeling more courageous to answer your question. We're feeling as though like we're more inspired, that we have more passion, new initiative. But at the very same time, I kind of feel like we have a little bit of a lack of faith. And that's it, right? Okay, well, this is it. Yeah. Yes, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it. So this is what I'm seeing, my love. I feel as though we had really, really good ideas and everything seemed to be going really, really quite well. But then for some kind of reason, something is unfair, something unjust. There's something we don't like. And because we don't necessarily like it, I kind of feel like we're trying to control, well, he is trying to control the situation, maybe trying to manipulate certain things to get it into his own ways. But I feel as though there's a lack of faith. We don't know where this relationship is going. So I'm not going to say yes, and I'm not going to say no. Kind of feel like you're in limbo right now, but I feel like it's more going towards no. You were supposed to reconciliate, right? And you got into a fight instead, and you ended up unditching him. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, so I'm going to have to say at this moment, I kind of feel like this is where it's going. Like I said, it's pretty much going more into the negative because of what is happening. Something seems to be unfair. and we don't, loss of hope, loss of faith. So I'm going to say there's, unless there's some type of twist of events, I'm going to say there's most likely somewhat of an ending over here, my love. I'm sorry, sweetie. Let me know what your other question is, my love. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Sierra. Brittany, post your second question, and I'll be with you right after Sierra, okay? So Sierra is going to be at 2:49 and 40 seconds, 2:49:40 for Sierra. Johnny, no, right? And you haven't reached out neither. You're not going to give him a reaction. Aww. He's being manipulative, ain't he? He's playing games with you, my beautiful Sierra. So, Brittany part 2 is coming on up, followed out by Carrie. Okay. Lack of progress, being immature altogether, my love. He does still love you, though. He does still love you. Still wants to be with you. But I know that he's got decisions trying to wonder what it is that he should do, a little bit like you. All right, my love, what I'm going to say towards you over here is that I don't necessarily see him reaching on out at this moment. I feel as though he's waiting for you to reach on out is what he is up to. And I know that you don't necessarily want to reach on out. So is he surprised that you're not reaching on out? I'm going to say he definitely is surprised, because he definitely did think that you were going to be reaching on out. Otherwise, he would not be going through all of this. He's kind of manipulating you is what he's actually doing at this moment. He's going to be really, really, really surprised when you actually don't end up clicking onto his new pick, right? That is definitely going to be for him somewhat of a symbolism. I feel like within the following few days, I don't see him all that much. I don't see him reaching on out, but I see him thinking about reaching on out. So I'm going to say at this point in time, with the energy that I have is that he is not reaching on out. He is not. He's going to wait for you to do so. However, I'm going to say that if you, we are Thursday today, you're most likely going to be hearing from him into the following week. It might not even be by Sunday, but I'm going to say into the following week, you should be hearing from him. Because he's still going to continue to be strong. He's still going to continue to try to control, and he's still going to continue to try to manipulate, and he's still going to hope and wish that you are going to click onto the picture and give him a little bit of that. So I say definitely don't, because then you're a little bit giving him what it is that he's been wanting. You say when, and you exchange numbers, and you know that he is interested, right? Let me go and see about that, my love. I know that you do love Jay, but Jay is being a you-know-what, and he is a little bit inconsistent into his feelings, into his ways of acting. Honestly, I would say go and see W. I know that you have a lot of doubt, though, and I completely understand you, because I know that you do love Jay. But I know that until you actually have that ending, I feel like it's going to be complicated for you. But could you actually have a good time with Wayne? I'll say yes. So I'm going to say, though, if Jay finds out that you're gone out onto a date with Wayne, then I kind of feel like it's going to be an ending. Is there any possible way that he could be finding out that you're actually gone onto a date? Other than, let's say you don't post any pictures onto any type of platforms. I don't believe there's actually a way for him to know, right? So I'm going to say you're good. But if there's any way of him of knowing, let's say you posted somewhere, then I say then there will be definitely some type of really big conflict and some type of ending happening over there. But other than that, should you actually go and explore what Wayne has to offer, I say why not? Go and bring yourself some love. Go and bring yourself some good times. I don't necessarily feel as though Wayne is going to become a lover or, you know, a potential long-term relationship, but I do believe that this person can be a really good friend into your life. Maybe a friend with benefits, but not necessarily a long-term partner. But definitely worth to, I'm going to say, investigate and watch out upon if you're interested in doing that, of course. So I'm going to say, as for Jay, it's a little bit complicated. I know that he's going to continue to hold on as much as he possibly can onto his own side. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy for you neither to actually live through all of this. But I feel like within the following week, he's going to be reaching on out. Let me give you a couple messages. I am overwhelmed with all of these intense emotions. I'm sending you a lot of energy and a lot of passionate thoughts. I am needing, though, more time and more space for my own growth. I know that we have a lot of slow movements, but these slow movements are moving towards our connection. I want you to know I do not want to wear a mask. I don't want to hide my feelings towards you, but I do have self-destructive type of patterns. Sending you my love. Much love, sweetie. Stay strong within all this. I know it's not easy. This is going to be for Carrie. Let's go see. Yeah, so you say, we'll ask how your relationship can be fixed. His 30-year-old daughter will not leave us alone, and it's been ongoing for years. Okay. Well, let's go see if it can be fixed, my love. Oh, Lilith, I have no idea. Let's say 250. 250, Lilith. Okay. I feel as though it is a question of security. I feel as though, well, for the daughter anyways. Okay. I don't necessarily feel like you can't go on through and battle something that you have no control over. The daughter will always remain a daughter, and she'll always a little bit remain there. I feel as though you can't necessarily, I don't feel as though he's going to be letting go of anything that has to do with his daughter. There's no way. So I feel like the very best way, and the only way that you actually have, there's only one way, is to try to understand, to try to talk with her, to try to figure out why she is into the way that she is. Why is she acting this way? Why is she so controlling? At the very same time, Bernard has got to put his own boundaries. So I feel as though communication, one, second, boundaries, it's the only way through. If any of those two solutions are not going to be working on through, and they need to work together, communication must be there and boundaries must be there. If you can't have communication with a daughter to let her know where the problem is, and that she's creating issues, and if he is not willing to set up his own boundaries, then there's nothing. It's always going to be wishful thinking. It's always going to be conflicts. There's nothing all that much that you can do, sweetie. Yes. Yeah, I get you, my beautiful Brittany, but I get you, my love. I really, really do. But at the very same time, being a mama, I get it, sweetie. I know, my love. I know. For Carrie, we will for Carrie, my beautiful little sweetie. So I get you, my love, Brittany. But I have to say, me, myself, personally, I would choose any of my 3 children amongst anybody else into my life. I would. But that is coming from me. All mamas and all papas are different. I know. She has been truly poisoned, right? Some people are good and some people are more evil. I feel like she wants to do... hi, my beautiful MZ, sweetie. I feel like she truly does want to do something better, though. I do. I don't feel like she's wanting to sabotage a relationship. I mean it, sweetie. I don't feel like she wants to sabotage a relationship. So, It's not her point. Her point is that she's afraid. She wants her dad to be happy. She wants to be able to control things because she doesn't want her dad to be sad. Now, what's going to be important is that he actually puts his boundaries. If he's able to put his boundaries, everybody can get along together. I know everybody can, but he has got to be able to put his boundaries. And putting his boundaries up doesn't mean he doesn't love his daughter, doesn't mean that he doesn't respect her, but it means that he respects her thoughts, but also respects and wants to have the relationship with you. But it's the only way through, my love. I know, my beautiful Brittany. I know, my love. Let me take out some cards and go and see. Okay? Let me go and see, my love. I honestly feel like, and what I'm going to say, my love, I don't want you to base your following, I don't want you to base your future upon it, because you can change a situation. You can change a lot of things. But honestly, at this moment in time, I'm going to say no. Do I actually believe that he's going to be able to switch some things and change some things so you guys can be together and happy? It's a no onto my side, my sweet love. I'm seeing our tower over here. I'm seeing that we're a little bit impulsive, we're a little bit unfocused, but mostly that we're tired. We're tired about the fighting. We're tired about the miscommunication. Love is supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be positive. It's not supposed to be such a struggle. And I kind of feel as though at some point he might end up abandoning altogether, which is why I say it's really important to try to focus on communication, not just with him, but communication within a triangle. You, him, and her. You, him, and her. Not pointing fingers, just trying to understand, what does she want from him? What does she want from you? How does she see this relationship? How do you see it? How does he see it? How can you guys come to some type of an agreement where everybody respects each other without creating problems for everybody? Now, I'm going to put you guys onto a commercial break one moment, as I'm going to get myself another bottle of water, because otherwise I'm just going to cough like heck. And I'm going to be back with Carrie, okay? All right, commercial break is done. I know, my beautiful. I know, no more commercial break. I'm already back. All right. Water does the body good. That's all I have to say. What did you tell me that was again? I said wanting a kitten. And you said what? My beautiful Brittany, sweetie. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up, my love. Where there is love, there is a way, sweetie. Just hold on here just 1 second. I'm going to go and see Carrie. Okay. So, Carrie, love. A lot of things have been happening, right? Let me go and see. Oh, was it a hug? What was that, Juanson? It was something weird. It's a pillow enjoying a coffee or hot. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense, honestly. It looks like some kitty cat pillow that's holding like a strawberry or a ball of fur of some sort. Honestly, these emojis are just crazy. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see what you wrote to me over here. Carrie, hold on. And let's go and do this. So, just a second. Okay, I got you, Spitty. Alrighty. Oh, there you go. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. It looked like a kitty cat, doesn't it? I thought so. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Watson's got the weirdest emojis. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna go and read what's happening into the PayPal now. Okay, I've got the text. Into the PayPal. So here we go. All right, let me go and say. Yeah, I kid you not, my beautiful Carrie. We have commercial breaks onto this live. Yeah. When you're live for like 2, 3, 4 hours, you gotta have commercial breaks to go and get yourself some water. You just have to. Yeah. I should actually keep a case with me. It would solve my problems. Okay, so what is happening over here? So some good news for you, my beautiful Carrie, and some bad, right? So nothing really all that good towards you, but something good at least towards your daughter, but everything is a little bit put on pause. And I'm sorry that you are having a horrible storm, horrible weather around you, my sweet love. And I hope nothing else flies off of your house, my dear gosh, because that is scary. It costs a dear fortune, and nobody wants that. Here we go. So what is actually happening with him? From what I can see over here, I don't feel... I don't like to use the word upset. I'm not going to use the word upset. Sometimes it's worth to use it, but at this point it's not. He is disappointed. He was disappointed that you were busy. He was disappointed that he was not number one onto your list today, and that's what actually happened. It's not that he was upset. He was disappointed. He likes to be number one. He always wants to be number one, and if he's not number one, he tries to make a show that he needs to be number one. Otherwise, he's not happy. Otherwise, he kind of makes you a little bit pay the price for it. And I'm going to say this is a little bit what he was doing. So was he actually trying to avoid to talk with you? A little bit he was, because he was not priority. He was not number one towards you today. So he thought that, you should kind of wait. You should wait for him because he's had to wait for you. He was not, well, no. I do feel as though he was flirting with other people today, but he was not flirting with somebody else when he was there at the same time that you were. I'm actually going to have to say it's not as much. It's not the fact that you would say that you miss him, that you want to be with him, that you love him and everything as such. It is more the fact that he kind of feels as though he feels as though he's judged. He feels like he has done something or he has said something that has created some problems, and he does not want to be judged. He doesn't want to have a conflict, because at this point in time, since he already knows that you saw that he was there and that he didn't necessarily respond on back, then he's definitely thinking that you are upset with him, and that's why he's kind of pulling on back a little bit. So he's kind of deviating, if you will, a little bit the subject within the whole thing, but it has absolutely nothing to do with you loving and you saying that you miss him and that you want to be with him. There's nothing wrong said into what you're saying. It's just him trying to control the situation altogether. What has he been up to today? Oh no. Honestly, PayPal asked me, do you want to stay logged in? I clicked yes, stay logged in, and it unlogged me. Or yeah, honestly. What was the point of asking me the question? All right. Okay, so what was he up to today? I wasn't going to say that he was at home, sweetie. I don't feel like he was doing all that much, so I'm going to say at home. Pretty much maybe watching TV, being onto the computer, nothing much more. Is he still loyal? Is he still faithful? Oops. Is it possible that he actually knows when you download things, sweetie? Well, when he downloads your gifts, does he know, do you know that he downloads them, and does he know? What I want to know is that, does he know that you know when he opens up your gifts? That's basically what I want to know. For the moment, is he still faithful and is he still loyal? I will say yes. I don't believe as though he downloaded the gifts this morning, simply because I don't feel as though he needed them this morning. He will definitely download them at some point during the day, because then he'll be needing them. He'll be wanting them and he'll be desiring them. But this moment, or anyways at the morning, he did not necessarily want them. Hold on. Not sure, right? I kind of feel like he a little bit does, my love. Because often when you guys actually have those arguments, or when he doesn't necessarily want, like, they often pop on into these moments where he doesn't watch them because he believes that you're watching, and he kind of does it a little bit to annoy you. So I'm going to say to you over here, love, I believe he knows that you know when he opens them, and he doesn't necessarily want to give you that power of thinking that, oh my God, he was there, he was online, you sent them on out, and then he goes and look at them right away, but he doesn't talk with you. That would be a serious problem. So I feel like that's most likely what is happening over here. I know that you know when he does, but I believe that he knows that you know when he does. Yeah. Hold on. Does he still want, love, and desire you? He does still love, want, and desire you, but I do have to say he is trapped in frustration, anxiety. He is anxious. He is worried. He is worried about how you guys are going to be able to see each other. as much as you worry, he worries just the same, but he doesn't necessarily talk about it. So I know that you think about it every day. I know that you wonder about it every day. I know that you have a lot of doubts. I know that you have a lot of wills. There's a lot of things that happen. But at the very same time, I feel as though he feels the same way, but he doesn't necessarily open on up about it. So as much stress as you have towards this relationship, he has just as much. He has just as many wonders. Watson, coming to see you, my love. Let me just log myself on out over here. Yeah. What is that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, now that's a beautiful one. Oh, the flower is a beautiful one. It's a beautiful rose. Well, that one I love. Ah, thank you, my beautiful Carrie. Love the hearts, my sweet one. All right, so let's go see for Watson. What is happening? She was wearing black today, you say? Let me go and see. Let me do this. En voila. So here we go. Because right when you got back from lunch, oh, look at that! Just an arm reach behind you. I like it. I like it. You see? There's much more going on through now, Watson. There is much, much more. And she was. Ooh. I wonder if she wanted to reach on out and grab you. I'm just saying. We're into a very YouTube friendly zone, so I'm not going to get into it. But yeah. All right. Let's go and find out. How did she actually feel when she was so close to you? I'm going to say she felt kind of powerful. She felt as though, well, she was actually quite excited that you did do something because she was hoping that you were going to be able to turn around and you were going to be able to say something because her herself was actually unable to do so. But the fact that you did it brought in a lot of positivity. It brought a lot of good. It brought a lot of confidence is what I'm going to say ultimately. So she was there. She did see you all the way through. And she was hoping that you were going to be able to say something because she didn't really know how to react. Like, what did she do? Would she poke onto your shoulder? But you were close on by, but, a couple people's distance. So, yeah, she was happy, sweetie. She was happy, my love. I feel as though she was fulfilled as much as you were today. A little bit of a pain in the you-know-what that her friend was passing them by and going to lunch with her, but, yeah. So she did not know that you were going to be seeing her again today. I'm going to say today, you have shown your beautiful strength. You have shown your power. You are starting to take action. Watson, sweetie, yes, you are starting to put yourself into the place that you have been wanting to be into the longest of time. You're slowly getting back a little bit to that place of friendship and to that place where, well, you guys get to talk a little bit more. You guys get to spend a little bit more time together. So good for you, sweetie. You have gone from something that has been very, very quiet to something that is slowly moving, something that is more active. And I'm loving it. So, sweetie, good for you, my love. Good for you. What does she want to say to you? Let me do this. Oh, but I mean, if her friend was not there, it'd be easier, right? Yeah, Watson, that's what I meant. Just kind of grab you. And grab you, you know where. You pick. You pick it. You pick. I've got an idea. But I'll let you take the idea that you want. Yeah, but I'm going to stick with grab you. Yeah. Okay, so what does she want to say to you other than grabbing you? Of course, grabbing your shoulders and saying, Juanson. Yeah, that's it. So, 6 of Wands, King of Cups, love. She wants you to know that she's so full of emotion. She is so full of love. She is, I know, there's so many things I want to say, so many. I just have to, take my Aries personality and stick it in a box. Not the kitty cat box Wanson has, just another box. Yeah, that's what I said, Wanson. There's that kitty cat box I was talking about. Along with your Kleenex box. I swear there are no 2 kitty cats into that. Yeah, okay, so Wanson, here we go. Yeah, googly eye. King of Cups, emotions, relationships. She wants motion. She wants action. She doesn't know how to do it, so she needs you to take action, sweetie. And you seem to be doing really, really good at it. So I say continue on with it. Yes, yes, and yes. There you go. Carrie is adding on into we're shaking your shoulders, Wanson. We're shaking your shoulders and we're throwing you out into the rain is what we're doing. What is that? That does not look like no kitty cat. That looks like a monkey coming out of a box. What is that box? How many new emojis do I have? So is that a monkey coming out of a box? A pink purple monkey with a red hat? I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's like a jack in a box, but it's a monkey in a box. You don't have those? Do I even have those? I don't know. What are they? Maybe over here. What are they? Let me go see. I don't know. I have so many things I've never seen into here, but a lot of them are kind of ugly. I even have a pink emoticon poop. Who would have thought? Oh, but there's a lot of them. Okay, well, there's like more of them than we thought. Yeah. Well, than I thought. Oh my gosh, there's like a ton of them. Oh, okay, I'm going to give up. But there's a few of them here, but I don't think I actually see your monkey coming out of a box. I'm going to get out of this here if I can. I don't even have your kitty cat coming out of a box as far as that goes. Oh, I've got the Kleenex box. I got the Kleenex box. I do. Oh my God, and the Kleenex box shows out as sheltering. Oh, well, how interesting is that? It's a person looking at the box. A purple person. Well, that is interesting. Yeah. Oh my dear gosh. All right. Well, let's continue. I'm going to continue with your reading, and I'm just going to go to the books. That's what I'm going to do. The pink poop looks weird. It does. Yeah, but it looks like my type of drawings. Yeah. I tried to make my kid laugh while he was doing his homework, and I drew emoticon poop on his eraser. Apparently he thought it wasn't funny, so I turned it into a snowman, but there's a fly going around it. And today when Annelle saw that same eraser, she said, "What is that?" And I said, "Well, it's a snowman." She's like, "Why is there a fly around it?" I said, "Because it was poop before it was a snowman." That's what I do at homework time. Okay, so enough of all of this. Yeah, let's go for the ready. The answer is yes, but only if you hurry. Don't dawdle around. Don't dawdle. Yeah. I kid you not, Carrie. Yeah, I do. And I don't like my son's teacher, so I actually draw funny things onto his exam papers too. And I tell him to give that to her. And And I have a hoot out of it because he gets so frustrated and so anxious, and he just erases all of it. All right, okay. So here we go. Let's go and see the following one. That's what I do in homework time. I'm very serious. Yeah. Here we go. Funny or stupid, I don't know what it is, but there you go. You got to make something funny out of homework, honestly. You let me know when you are ready. And we're ready. Hey, I got this week for you, Juanson, and I don't like it. Shall we rip off the page? Shall we take it off and rip it off? Because you may have opposition. I don't like it. I don't like it. It means challenges, obstacles. You have opposition. You have somebody who could be coming into your way. And it may be about you with your love life, or may it be with you and your beautiful singing talents. I don't like it in either kind of way. I think we should rip this message out of the book. I think we should. I think it does not belong there. I know. That's what I've got. What can I say? Let me give you some messages over here. I know. Oh, and I got googly eyes too. Oh, I don't like with googly eyes. That just can't be good. Yeah, no. All right. All these love songs speak to me about you. Oh, well, now that's sweet. Sometimes I wake up and I'm thinking about you into the middle of the night. I hope that you read between the lines because I'm leaving so many clues for you. I imagine kissing you and it feels so real that I get so lost within it. And I miss you so much into those times when I simply cannot reach you. And that was about your passion. That's what I said. Why don't we rip the page off? We'll never see it again, Juanson. It's called making the cards turn your way. That's what it's called. Manipulation. Yeah, you let me know. I will manipulate the book for you if you want to. On to that note, my beautiful loves, I'm going to say sweet dreams to everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Beautiful Carrie, please do take care of yourself. Please stay nice and warm and away from all harm. Stay with your beautiful daughter. MZ, sending you so much love, sweetie. I will reply to you, but I will reply tomorrow. Juanson, Lilith, love you guys so very much. Have sweet dreams also. I don't know who else is here with us other than MZ, Lilith, Juanson, and Carrie. So anybody else who is around, sweet dreams, and we'll see you tomorrow.